And I'm not the only one. And the rain will kill us all. Throw ourselves against the wall. And no one else can see the preservation of the martyr in me. Psychosocial. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a VeVe, OMI, Definity, DEVVE, Decat, Shiro update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. We have quite a bit to go over today. Title is VeVe Whale Wars, Shiro hack. Okay, so we got quite a bit to go over. But first, 110K Bitcoin, am I right? This is a crazily volatile day. We were up to like 108, 109, went back down to like just under 106. And then just a few minutes ago, within the last hour, I had a meeting at 7 p.m., like just an hour ago, Eastern Standard Time. And I keep getting a bunch of notifications. I was like, what is going on? So a little rude, and I checked. I was like, oh, that's what's going on. I had a couple of missed calls, I had a bunch of missed messages. Like, okay, here's what's got to happen. So I ended that at around 7:30, about 30 minutes ago, and I was like, okay, I tried to get back to everyone, barely making this stream, just because there was so much stuff going on, so many people reporting on the 110,000 Bitcoin. Where do we go tomorrow? And it seems like it's been this way. It's been a pattern all week, up a few $1,000s, down 1,000 or so, up a few thousand, down a little bit. But the trajectory and like it's always higher lows and always higher highs. So we figured we would get a all new time high this week. And we're retail still isn't in. So a lot of this, I'm not saying this is manipulation, but when you have Michael Saylor going and say, hey, better to get like why he's buying Bitcoin at all-time highs and why it's a good idea for other people to get Bitcoin at all-time highs. Am I buying Bitcoin at all-time highs? No. But is it probably, like, if you buy it now, are you going to have more money in Bitcoin 3 months from now? Probably. We don't know when that blow off top is going to be. We don't know when any of the when it shifts from Bitcoin into alts, and then we have that big altcoin rally. Maybe it's come. I think Raul Paul says sometime in July or August. That's when that may or may not happen. But could we be in a super cycle? Not 100% sure. All I know is I'll keep you abreast. Even Ash Crypto Real comes in and says Bitcoin as the highest daily close in history. What a time to be alive. So again, that is the close at 1096. You see it wicked up to like almost 111. It was like 110,797. So almost 110.8. And but again, the close at 109,659 is chef's kiss. Love it. And then you have Nancy Mace talking about a couple stuff, talking about taxes a lot. So there is a buddy of mine that had he made so much money last year and got hit with that huge tax bill, and he's got to pay that, and he's looking to sell some crypto. So if you want any OMI via OTC, you want other stuff OTC, let me know. He's got a ton of it, and he's looking to sell a little. So anyway, let's go for, I guess we'll talk about the Shiro hack first. So Shiro, let's bring up this chart because it is wicked. Shiro had a little bit of a hack today. I wasn't sure what was going on at first because the Telegram was blowing up, and I didn't really notice it. I don't have too much Shiro, so I didn't really notice it when I checked my crypto this morning. I just saw like, okay, whatever. Because I have so much other stuff, and then Shiro down at the bottom, I was like, oh, okay. So that's why I didn't notice it. Again, I didn't have a ton. It was down, I think, 40% when the Telegram was blowing up, and then I check in the Telegram, and the leadership there had done like a live stream, like a video chat, saying like, hey, here's what happened, and they informed us all what was going on, saying that they had in the staking rewards that they had, that everyone was staked, that got drained, and when it got drained, the person who drained it sold like 60% of that immediately. It was like 60 trillion tokens, so it was a ton. You see like $145,000, just one big sell. And if they would have done that in like 10K, 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 it wouldn't have killed the charts. But once they did that, everyone started to sell. It was kind of a race to the bottom. And then after the video, and they had said, hey, we know exactly kind of what happened. This is their second update of the day. They had said what they did was they tracked the wallet, and they had, I could just read you the thing from Shiro, because they did post over on their X. And let me see where it's at here. It might be their pinned post. It is. So it was from actually times this almost 2 hours ago, where they had posted, "Dear Shiro community, despite multiple audits and using the trusted dev firm PAALAI, our staking contract was compromised today. The staking supply was drained and sold in amounts of over $500,000. We've paused staking, launched an investigation, and are working closely with our devs and auditors. They will pursue legal action to the fullest in this cause, and every affected staker will be fully compensated, plus receive a bonus." So that was a big concern for a couple of people that I know that had like tens of thousands of dollars in Shiro that they were staking. They're like, "Bro, I just got drained," and they were like having a heart attack. So after discussions and after they had said like, "Hey, no, it's okay, guys, we have enough Shiro. Everyone will be made whole." And then and they said that too. I think I don't know if it was the whale Telegram chat or the other Telegram chat, but they did tell everyone before they made the expos, like, you will all be made whole, so don't worry about losing those tokens. However, just in the interim, before they can catch the guy and go in and punish him to the fullest extent of the law, might be a him, might be a she, I don't know. They said everyone will get their Shiro tokens back. But again, a lot of the damage had already been done. Like the chart is down like 59% on the day, which is a lot. So they go in and say, we'll pursue legal action. We understand that everyone's fears and frustrations, as we feel them too, but the team is still here, still building, fully committed to the long-term vision and more determined than ever. A full plan is in motion and Shiro is still at just the beginning. More updates on the situation as we have them. Then they go on, continue to say, sorry for the delay in getting this post out. We're hoping to get as much information as possible to report to the community. We are here and we're not going anywhere. Team will be on video chat in Telegram again later tonight. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. Or you could just go and join the Telegram and you don't have to wait for my updates. You could just join that and just kind of keep tabs on it and see what's going on. So when we go in and talk about that, I was actually looking to buy another bag today because that happened, because I owed a little bit of money. But I just hadn't gotten paid on that. And as you can tell, when it went down over here, it went down like twice, super, super low. And it had been bought up then from that. So did miss the bottom. Excuse me. The bottom might have been like a $4 million market cap. So now they're down really low now. And they are at just under a $6 million market cap. So it's going to be, I guess there might be games to see how long it'll take to get back up to where they were. But this is a pretty low bottom. But most of the whales are pretty chill. Like, did I lose any tokens? And like, no, we'll actually give you not only the tokens that were lost in the drainage, but they'll give you plus some. So everyone's kind of at least that silver lining. And the whales with a long-term vision, I don't want to say they don't really care, but with a long-term vision, like, hey, they're giving me back my tokens plus some. They consider that a win. And a couple of people, there have been some massive buys on the day. So despite that, there's still $4.5 million in volume. And I saw a couple of $50,000 and $100,000 buys. Like, people were going hard on that. So again, was I able to buy the bottom? No, I was not. Could any of this happen again? Not likely. Again, I don't know exactly what involvement it was between the actual company and the employee, where they're actually stationed. I don't know PAAL, but it seems that they've tracked it down to one particular person, one wallet, and let's hope the FBI and their IC3, comes up and they heck this guy and they throw the book at him. Let's go over, speaking of cat coins, let's go over Decat. And Decat goes over and they have a $1,300 in volume on the day. They're actually down a little bit. It's one of the few days where Decat is actually down 0.5%. So it wasn't down like a ton. And they're still at about a $1.6 million market cap. And that 1.6 million will stay there for until we go moon. Again, with Bitcoin going pretty nuts here, Ethereum still at 25.5. So I would say that, again, when Ethereum does that 4x, what does Decat do? Well, it depends if people sell. And I have a couple in the whale chat there, a couple of verbal confirmations of like, yeah, when it goes to X amount of whatever, they would go in and sell off like 10% and kind of let the rest ride. Like, there's a big push in the Decat whale chat for like the generational wealth for Decat. I don't know, and there was a good couple of people that said this before I took over the IP and before I started writing the comic. But now that they're seeing me having all these meetings, talking about incorporating all of these other IPs, and everyone wants to be in with the cat in the comic. Again, that's what my meeting was at 7 before. Speaking of which, Ladies on the Soul. So I did finish their comic. It's heckin' fantastic. I'm very, very happy the way it turned out. We do have to go in and get a big. We have to do a art contest to see which community member will get to draw the comic. I think it's 25 pages, 26 pages. Only charging them for 25. But it's 26 pages, and it's really good. I'm very happy the way it turned out. There is a tie-in to the Decat universe, so it's like, how does that happen? You're gonna have to read to find out. But it is really cool, and it's just the way it starts is kind of one way. You're not 100% which way it's gonna go, and then towards like the middle, it becomes like, oh, what is this? And then it goes absolutely crazy towards the end, and I can't wait for people to read it. I'm very happy with what that is. But anyway, and they're part of the Decat universe. That is confirmed now. And then again, you'll see how once it comes out. And then we'll take I don't know which one's going to be next. It could be Toilet, could be Space Penguin, could be Vault Inu. But that's it for Decat. But now that I've gone on and started creating this whole giant universe, now a bunch of other people are jumping on board saying like, yeah, I'll sell some, but leave the rest for my kids. And I don't understand that because I don't have kids, but I can understand the concept. Like, hey, this is for me, and the rest is for the kids. Is it like planting a tree where you know you're never going to enjoy the shade, but you know your kids or grandkids will be able to in the future. Anyway, let's keep on going to let's do Definity. Definity. Give me 1 second here. My voice is done. I even had a Cinnabon coffee today or Cinnabon hot chocolate, and it did not help my voice at all. So we go over here, and we're at a $6.2 million market cap for Definity. Fully diluted, it's 6.9. Everyone comment nice down below with 69. And down 1% on the day, but really not a lot of, like 1,500 in volume, like more volume on Decat today than there is this. So, but again, this is fine. Slow and steady until the next one. They are likely going to have a couple of buys from their clients within the next month or so, maybe like 2 months, but you will see that. And I think that's why you have it kind of pumped up to 4 cents right now from like the 1.5 cents it was a couple months back, just because people know that some of these buys from these institutions are coming, and they just kind of wanted to front run them. They could do that for like a quick trade, they could do that for a quick flip, or it could be like, hey, this is only going to stay down for so long. Now we don't know when the narrative is going to hit for it. It could be last to go. It could be meme tokens again first, then it could be digital collectibles, then it could be decentralized science, then it could be AI. DeFi could run last, but they are thinking that it is going to run at some point. So again, that's their kind of thoughts there. Yeah, some of the comments right now. Well, be advised, hacks happen all the time, not just in meme coins. We've seen it in just Coinbase just got hacked. So you can't go in and just be like, hey, something happened that I didn't like. Please stop promoting it. Again, one, they sponsor the channel. Two, they go in and they are a legit community. And granted, they're pre-revenue right now, but they will have revenue later this year after Shiro's on VeVe. Tony Tongo says, let's go, OMI. Yeah, let's get to OMI here real quick. We'll do OMI, then we'll do DEVVE. And then, OMI's actually up on the day, actually 5.3% on the day. And it's actually not the highest it's been. At the highest it was 0.002159 or 0.002113, pretty close to there. And actually 1.5 million in volume, which is interesting because as of like 2 hours ago, we did not have we had like under 1 million in volume. So a lot of this really just came from the last couple of hours, because I remember before 7, it was at like 6. Yeah, it was like 540. Or was it this morning? Am I tripping? Yeah, like just at like 6:05, it was 1,029,000 or just under that. I remember seeing at like 9:59, and now it's over at 1.5 million. So there has been an extra 500,000 in volume in just the last couple hours. So, my God, am I getting sick? I hope not. So that's happened in just the last few hours. So that's why you have a little bit of a push up there. Do we sustain that? Does it keep going? Does it come back down? Only time will tell. We'll see. What's up, Kuma? Saying evening, Randy and fam. Good evening, everybody. I wish everybody a great. Kuma. Also, I don't know if I told you that whoever wins that partner statue for charity, they will not only get an extra collectible from me, but another extra collectible, a confirmed Disney collectible from David and VeVe. So you will get not only the partner statue, but 2 other ones as well. And what are they going to be? I don't know. We'll see. What's up, zombie? How's it going, fam? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, zombie. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's do... Oh, yeah. So there's... Now that stuff is like running, and again, outside of my own holdings, I have a bunch of other friends that have a bunch of other holdings, like a lot more than mine. Like I'm not really diversified. I'm only heavy in like a couple of projects, but a couple of whale friends of mine that are big whales, they're heavy in like a dozen or so different projects. So the more that diversified you are, the more chances you have of one thing running before the others. So there will be a decent amount of money going into OMI as other stuff runs. When is that going to be? I don't know. And is that, I guess there'll be cross trades because as other stuff goes up, you will have a couple of people sell out of OMI in order to chase the green candle. So there will be that type of cross trade. I do think, though, that it will rely a bit more heavier over on the buyers just because they tend to have more capital. I don't think people with a lot of capital are selling OMI at this price. I feel like it's only if you're kind of in that rat race, kind of like comparing yourself to others. Because if you compare yourself to others, you always feel inadequate. You always feel like, you know, oh, I don't have as much as this person. And you try to keep up with the Joneses and say, like, oh, all right, I'm going to sell this to move here on that winning team, the stuff that's already up. And a lot of times that just doesn't work. Whereas the people with a lot of capital tend to be like, nah, let it ride. And if anything, dollar cost average. So a lot of them don't really need to sell. But when the stuff goes up, they take a little bit of profit and put it into those other projects. Let's do Debbie here. Oh, my voice, my poor voice, it's gone. Debbie's actually had a pretty good day today, up about 13% on the day. So they did very nice. Not the high of the day. The high was 62.7 cents, or 61.7 cents. So down about a penny from that, but still up 13% on the day. I'll often take that. And that happened with less than $500,000 in volume. I did get up to 53 million, and having the 53 million, I don't know, $53 million market cap. I don't know how much OMI's at right now. They're just behind OMI. So OMI's at 674, and Devi is number 704. So they should get in the top 700 as this stuff continues and going on, just because they have such a... And actually, we have some updates from them as well. I will get to the Devi updates as I get to them. Be advised, there is a bunch of news to go over. And we do have Tammy Hannah that will join us at the top of the hour in about 40 minutes. So I do want to get through a bunch of this stuff before that happens. So we'll bring it back to Devi when that comes up. Oh my gosh. I was going to try to go for 3 hours tonight, but Martini Guy, again, this was as of the other day. BlackRock spot ETFs bought 2,870 Bitcoin and 5,490 Ethereum on 19 May for approximately $318 million. Justin Sun says he's attending President Trump's gala dinner this Thursday. Is that today? That's tomorrow. As one of the largest holders of the Trump tokens, there's less than 5% Ethereum's total supply left on exchanges, meaning that there isn't enough ETH to go around. So the supply shock is coming. We will see that at some point. BlackRock and Fidelity just bought $494 million worth of Bitcoin. Everyone's saying we are so effing back. And Kathy Wood snaps up the biggest TSMC stake in nearly a year. Her ARK funds just made their largest buy of Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing, or TSMC, shares in almost a year. ARK Innovation ETF acquired 123,587 TSMC ADRs on Monday, while ARK Next Generation Internet ETF added another 74,189. The move marks a reversal from Wood's selling streak that began in Q3 of last year, signaling renewed confidence in the world's top chip maker. And TSMC, the backbone of global semiconductor production, is back in ARK's crosshairs as AI and chip demand surge across global markets. Fidelity just spent another $188 million on Bitcoin, my God. Post from Best Friends Animal Society. deeply saddened to share that Greg Castle, the co-founder and former CEO of Best Friends Animal Society, did pass away this weekend. He helped shape a future where animals are safe, loved, and no longer at risk. He truly was a legend. Everyone comment F down below to pay respects. Love that man. And we wish Julie and family all the prayers. Animal shelter. Speaking of which, the animal shelter wallet from Decat is up to $2,000. So remember how I said that Decat, I'm going to incorporate that as the IP owner into the Chavez charity in the future, where I had said 90% of my net worth by 2030 will be will be allocated to animal charities. The Decat wallet, the shelter wallet, is up to $2,000 as of right now. That is independent of my personal holdings. So we are trying to build both. So again, if you buy Decat, it is good for the shelter. Let's keep going. Crypto Jack says, big things are coming in the crypto space. Which project has caught your attention? So I say the two with revenue currently are VeVe Official with their OMI token and the Definity Network with their DEFX token. So I feel like more and more people should be going doing something like this. And I'm not saying you have to live on Twitter, but when big accounts say like, hey, big things are coming in crypto, which project has caught your attention? And it's really nice that I could say for VeVe and Definity that they do have a good amount of revenue, arguably the same amount of revenue. Right now, it looks like VeVe is outperforming Definity in their gross sales for this month. But again, the month is just over half over. There's still a week or so left. Let's see what happens. We'll see. Hash Crypto Real says Bitcoin Golden Cross will happen this week. The last two times it happened, Bitcoin pumped 121% and 68%. He's saying as of the other day on May 20th, that all eyes are on that $110,000 target. And again, that was May 20th in the morning. So that was yesterday morning. A lot has happened since then. Obviously, we have it now. What's up, Zombie? Jim Has, do you own any Bitcoin? I do not. I do not own any Bitcoin. Top 500s now. I thought it was like 694. Maybe it was for a minute, but I don't. Well, at least for CoinGecko, it's like 676. But it might be different if it's on CoinMarketCap. I feel like they do things pretty interesting. BlackRock has just bought $13.1 million worth of Ethereum. Slowly but surely, money is now coming into ETH, and you will see that over the next couple of months. Standard Chartered Bank says SEC data supports Bitcoin reaching 500,000 by 2028. So again, if you're going over and taking a look at what Bitcoin could possibly do, you have ARK Invest to say 1.5 million by 2030, Standard Chartered 500K by 2028. So it might be somewhere in between, maybe like a million. And I've said that for quite some time now. Genesis LLC files new lawsuit against DCG, Barry Silber, to recoup billions for creditors. Kraken expands derivatives trading to EU Cypriot license acquisition. And after yesterday's inflows, Bitcoins under management by global ETPs have reached new all-time highs. And Kraken expands derivatives trading in EU. Yep, EU with Crypto Riot license acquisition. We have a Chaos on the Chains weekly update. Yeah, they did get wrecked. But again, they're still good. They just got hacked. It wasn't having anything to do with like the fact that you had like a dev dump and jump ship. Again, it was just a hack. Kuma said, noise, mate, noise. Guys on the chain says, weekly update. The beta release is coming, just not this week, and for good reason. We made the strategic decision to delay the beta release slightly to ensure it lands with the impact it deserves. Here's why. This is the actually bullish for the entire Chaos ecosystem. One, more features, more fun. We're adding several high-impact gameplay elements that were originally meant for later versions. The beta will now be far more immersive than planned. Two, stronger community, stronger launch. Our community is the backbone of Chaos. We want to give it more time to grow, so the beta release becomes an event, not just a test phase. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I have to not stream for a couple days. It's gone. My voice is gone. And then we have. Oh yeah, and this is not just a phase for Chaos on the Chains. This is more of a lifestyle for them. Standard Chartered Bank says that, yep, I went to 500K by 2028. LBB, aka Noldor Alive, he's the one that has the top 500 updates every week, saying add 5 million OMI. Now I have 10 million on VeVe app and 10 million outside is now the time to buy. Again, he's just showing off his holdings. Good for him. Good for you, Noldor Alive. President Trump says the economy is roaring. Elon Musk says he's still committed to be Tesla's CEO in 5 years' time, unless he dies. Little morbid. I mean, OMI is doing fine today, but yeah, Shiro got hacked. Let's crying. Bill Gardner says, "What up? What up, fam?" VeVe Zombie says, "Yo, Bill Gardner. Yo, BG. Meow meow meow." Do I wanna? I don't need to go over that. Elon Musk says he is moving forward with his lawsuit against OpenAI. Intrigue. Kraken after his Malay shuts down Argentina unit investigating crypto scandal. That is scandalous. Scandalous. Anyone remember the TV show Recess, where they would say scandalous all the time? A shout out to Sandy Carter, who came on the podcast yesterday. We do have another meeting next week to go over some other crypto stuff. We really only got to, she was only on for an hour, so I could only talk to her about a couple of things, mostly AI. I did get like one thing in there for blockchain, one for NFTs, but she will become a VeVe homie and likely an OMI homie and other stuff as well. But again, only had an hour with her yesterday. She's just so booked. She has a bunch of stuff going on. We'll get her back on the podcast again at some point, but private meetings as well. Excited to announce, Bitcoin Magazine has a hard press pass to the White House. Let's go. I love this game. Speaking of which, Sandy Carter did say AI breakthrough alert. TensorWave secures $100 million to supercharge AI infrastructure, while Google's Gemini hits 35 million daily users. The future is now. And she also likes Pengu. Interesting. Raul Paul says, I'm trying to endlessly get across a couple of core messages in the world of the exponential AI and currency debasement, aka megatrends. You don't own enough crypto, and when you do, you don't own enough NFTs, as art is upstream of wealth. Both will never be this cheap again. And I'm not going to lie, I think he's correct. He hawked to a girl, Haley Welch, says that she didn't know how crypto worked after her meme coin crashed 95%. Honestly, I believe her. I think she's a nice gal. I believe that she got taken advantage of. That's just me. I think she got hacked there, and unfortunately, her reputation took a hit. Bad times. Biocomputers. Michael Saylor says Bitcoin represents the greatest transformation of the 21st century, and I'm not gonna lie, I agree. Comics and Crypto says our $2,500 bounty has been turned down for the 1977 cross-section Stormtrooper helmet. Wild stuff, absolutely wild stuff. That people are going and buying something for $10 and not taking a 250x return on it. So good for y'all, good for them, good for them. Wild times. Elon Musk confirms that Tesla will have self-driving robo-taxis on the streets of Texas in June. I repeat, within 1 month, or within 6 weeks, I guess, they will have full self-driving robo-taxis on the streets of Texas. That is insane. I can't wait to see it. What a time to be alive. M'Baku. Oh, where's the forever? We miss Bill Gardner. We miss him. We'll get him later. So there is a memorial. Oh, wait, where is it? Hold on. Follow. Oh, wow. June. Okay, well, this is going to be a while. So, in loving memory of Bruce Clark Kent, aka Tran Fu Gwyn, saying he passed away on 18 May 2025 at the age of 50. He was born on May 28, 1974. Visitation will take place on Saturday, June 14th, 2025, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and on Sunday, June 15, 2025, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Peak Funeral Home, Chapel Number 1, located at 7801 Bolsa Avenue, Westminster, California, 92683. The graveside service will follow on Sunday, June 15th, from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. at Westminster Memorial Park, located at 14801 Beach Boulevard, Westminster, California, 92683. We love you, and you will be missed. Ash Crypto Real saying more people in the U.S. now own Bitcoin than gold. I repeat, more people in the U.S. own more Bitcoin than they do gold. Shout out to those people, and it's only going to get bigger. That gap will only increase. U.S. Senate unanimously passes the No Tax on Tip Act. So everyone that's working on tips, my guest, I'm going to bring this up to my guest, Tammy, who should be super excited about that, because as a poker dealer, you tend to work on tips a lot. I think actually on the salary, it's like nothing. It's just mostly on tips. Here's David Yu with I forget his name, but he is an F1 driver, and he says the Mickey X F1. So I can't help but think that there is some type of like three-way cross collaboration between Disney, F1, and VeVe. Maybe we get, because David does follow F1 over on his Instagram, so I think there's something about that. Yeah. So these are the. No, those aren't the followers for this. This is the followers for F1, and you see David Yu is one of the people that follow him. So do a couple of my other friends. Good for them. Good for them. Texas Strategic Bitcoin Reserve bill has just passed the House in Texas, so shout out to them as well. Be advised that the bounty for the Avengers number 43, mint number 1967, is raised from 1,000 to 12 to 1,250. All Avengers number 43 comics will be burned from the store on 29 May. Speaking of burns, we did have one that was burned from the store today. It should have burned a couple of hours ago. I want to go in and I'll show you guys which one it was. I forget. I feel like eventually I'm going to sound like Bobby Kennedy here, just on how my voice is. Let me show some more. No. It's May 2nd. Okay. It was Captain America. I think it was issue number 1933. Or, I'm not, sorry, 333. Oh, maybe I'm tripping here. No, number 43. Anyway, this is the one that they were talking about, that Comics Quota. They're increasing their mint number, their bounty for mint number 1967, and they're increasing that to $1,250. Be advised, it's $10 per comic, and it hasn't been minted yet. So you have 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like 950, 960 of these left out of 2,000. So there's about half of them left. Half of them had sold. So half over. Maybe you could be the next one to get it. Who knows? And the other one that had burned today, I thought was the number 333, but maybe I'm tripping because I don't see it. I thought it did. I thought it was, but I'm going way back into the comics. Like I'm going way back to into the March comics, and I don't see it. But I could have sworn I saw it before, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I was being stupid. I'll just do one more check just to see. No, that's it. Yeah, I missed it. Okay, let's move on here. Lex Friedman says, I'm an introvert who hides from the world often way too much. One thing I wish I did more is call and text my friends. I think about them often and feel lucky to know them, but experience a strange anxiety that prevents me from texting and calling. Silly introvert brain wants to pull me into isolation and darkness. Then again, once I hang out with said friends, it's like we've been talking every day. So maybe there's no problem, and it's just how dude friendships are. These thoughts brought to you by a brain on 6 shots of espresso. That's insane. The cat token yesterday has reached number 1 on Meme Coinzilla. They do that every day, and I will report on it every day. So Comics and Crypto did claim the mint number 1977 Trooper Series 1 helmet common on the digital collectible for $1,977. The mint number 501 Series 1 helmet on the bounty, that is still available. They did get the number 1977, but the number 501 is still up for grabs. So anyone that has that or can mint that, reach out to Comics and Crypto, and they'll give you almost $2,000 for it. Oh, this is wild. Starbase is now an incorporated city in Texas. With local governments in place, we are excited to continue building the best city for our community. The incorporation marks a pivotal moment for Elon's space empire, giving SpaceX unprecedented control over local regulations, building codes, and development in what was once Boca Chica Village, a tiny Gulf Coast hamlet transformed into the launchpad for humanity's Mars ambition. Real question, when do residents get to vote on the first startup-shaped city hall? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Japan, it must be a great opportunity to average into Shiro if you would like to. Yeah, now be advised, you're likely not going to hit the bottom because the bottom was earlier today and it hit it twice. So it is up a bit from that. But just yesterday, or just like 12 hours ago, it was like a $16 million market cap. And now it's like a $6 million market cap. So if you were going to go in and dollar cost average anyway, you have a much better price now than you did 12 hours ago. Or it says art is the upstream. Preach. Dog boy, what's going on, dog boy? How's it going, fam? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Hope you're doing well. All right, moving on. I missed some of Bruce Clark Kent's photos. They were great. And dude, Definity is doing, despite it being an off month, they're still doing a lot. They are still doing a lot month to date. Yesterday, Bitcoin had its highest daily close in history, and that was yesterday. And there's quite a bit more. There's quite a bit more coming. That was yesterday. Also yesterday, another billion USDT was minted at the Tether Treasury, or actually that was early this morning. So a total of 2 billion were minted as of this morning. Then you have Ramaswamy's Drive Eyes, 75,000 Bitcoin in Mt. Gox claim amid the Bitcoin Treasury push. Be advised, there is 9 days left. On May 30th, there will be a couple of $1 billion in FTX repayments. So once they do that, oh my God, like there's going to be a bunch more liquidity that goes into the market. Some might sell, some might buy. I can't wait to see what that does. Hong Kong did pass a stablecoin bill to establish licensing regime amid global competition, and Coinbase revealed 69,461 users affected in December 2024 data heist. Interesting. Oh, okay, here we go. Baku, thank you for being a member. Forever. I love you guys. Continue on. Liquidation alert. $2,750,000,000 worth of shorts will get liquidated if Bitcoin hits all-time high. There was a couple of billion that got liquidated in shorts today. I'll see if I can go over that. Alts. Ash Crypto Real says alts could outperform Bitcoin over the next 6 to 8 weeks, but this won't be a full-blown alt season, but rather a relief rally or a mega alt season. We need Fed rate cuts and QE, which will likely happen in Q3, Q4. So we shall see what happens. Also, let me X out of something here. Okay, very good. And then I guess the VeVe whale wars that I'll go over before Tammy gets here. First off, my back is destroyed. Oh, I hate that. There have been a couple of my friends that have gone on and said, guys, they wake up to more and more stuff selling over on Stacker. So there's definitely more liquidity in general, both on VeVe and on Stacker, but Stacker specifically. So I'll have their community manager, WC3NTE. They'll be on the podcast on Monday. That is Memorial Day. They'll be there on Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just to answer everyone's questions, just for everyone. So I won't have an 8 p.m. stream that day. I'll just have a normal stream at 6 p.m., but it'll be a podcast with W3CNTE. And when we do that, we'll just be going over, it'll be a mostly OMI stream. Like we'll answer some stuff on VeVe as well, and we'll take whatever questions, but it's just going to be a mostly OMI stream on that day. And obviously that Tuesday I have the OMI Homie show. And on Monday, we have the Lola, or I'm sorry, Polly. So everyone knows like Pengu. This is Polly. That's Pengu's girlfriend. That'll be on Monday at on the last seat at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And do I have anything for the rest of the week as far as podcasts? I don't believe I do for podcasts, so it should just be normal streams for the rest of the week. Let's move on. BlackRock and Fidelity just bought $64.8 million worth of Ethereum. That is very, very majorly bullish for ETH. So let's go on and see what the Bitcoin is doing after we reach 110. Back up down to 1096. And let's see where we're at here on the rest of them. If you actually look at Upbit, it's like I think on Upbit we reached like 111, but Upbit is always like $1,000 or more higher than everything else. But the lowest that I see here is Bybit at 109,692. I'm sorry, MEXC, it's 109,672. But now it looks like it went down to 109.3. So I guess those are a couple or like a minute or so behind because we're at 109.3 now. So we might go back into the 108 and I stabilize here. I will keep y'all posted. I'll take a look at what ETH is at as well. ETH's at 25 hundo, and let's take a look at what some of the other tokens have been doing. Flows up about 2% on the day, 2.6 to 41 cents, almost 42 cents. Let's see what the volume is. They're at $36 million in volume, $664 million market cap. I do expect this to do major things when the digital collectibles narrative hits. So I do have a bit of that as well. Let's take a look at Spores Networks. Oh my gosh, my fat thumbs. Spores Networks up 4% on the day to 0002095 with actually 65,000 in volume. Not bad. Only a $221,000 market cap though. I should probably get more of those. Just because again, it has revenues, it has stuff launching on Spores all the time, but it does go relatively unnoticed. But yeah, 221,000 is a very small market cap, especially when it has 65,000 in trading volume. And yeah, but be advised, that's mostly on Gate.io. So I don't know how much of that is actual volume, how much of that is a market maker. But those are just the numbers. Speaking of which, what I just do, Spores, I was just gonna look something up. I forget what it was. Let's do Illuvium. So Illuvium's up about 2.5% on the day to about $14, with 26,000 in volume, $132 million market cap. Essence was the other thing I was going to take a look at. Essence down 5% on the day to 3.7 cents. They're at $16,000, almost 17,000 for volume, and 13.6 million fully diluted. What's their non-fully diluted market cap? We don't know, but likely no low millions. Yeah, Spores has a bunch of stuff that it launches like every day. Like I want to go to the Twitter and show you guys and read you what exactly it's doing because it is pretty bullish. So they do have 176,000 followers. I don't know what their engagement is like. Let's take a look at that now. They get about as much engagement as I do, where they had a space the other day. Now, granted, it says 29,000 people tuned into that space, despite it only having 3,300 impressions, which is very strange. But that was yesterday. So let's see some of the other stuff. They have about 4.9K impressions on the last posting. Partnership announcement, Spores X NOI Exchange. We are thrilled to partner with NOI Exchange. They have about 1,100 followers, so nothing big. But it's for their upcoming IDO on the Spores Launchpad about NOI Exchange. They're an innovative hybrid cryptocurrency exchange that combines decentralized solutions with traditional trading features. Our platform offers fast and convenient token exchanges with minimal fees, while also providing telephone support for clients in 18 languages. Stay tuned for more. And again, they have this all the time. They have this like multiple times per month where they go in and they just have so many people launching with them. Listing information. I guess they have a partnership with MeVe official as well. This one happened to get 8,200. So yeah, the impressions are good. The comments are good. And again, a day ago, as the Del Norte, and Del Norte has 16,000 followers, Del Norte IDO draws near, we anticipate that Spores fellows may have numerous questions requiring clarification. So I guess that's what the space was. And also a day ago, they have a partnership with PulseBot AI, saying we are thrilled to partner with PulseBot AI for their upcoming IDO on the Spores Launchpad. They are designed to solve these issues by leveraging AI to streamline product discovery, compare prices, and allow easy cryptocurrency payments. AI agent scours through the internet links, finding the optimum product set for a given query across multiple merchants. Pulse gets you are looking for fast, They get you're looking for fast, and you can compare features that matter to you in a flash. This will create a seamless, fast, and secure shopping experience that benefits both consumers and merchants. So again, it's like really every day they have a new partnership that they announce. oxiceberg.com listing information. So again, this is all the time. 2 days ago, it's Blockstar. They had a host the other day with ADRESS. I don't know what ADRESS is, but they have so there's so much that they have. So 3 days ago, they say hey, they were talking about the ADRESS IDO. They talked about their overview, the MiFi one that we went over, and saying they have another partnership with something called Super Vietnam. I want to take a look at that. They only have 1,700 followers. Then they have Neon Co Gaming IDO launching on Spore's Launchpad 5 days ago. So it's multiple times per week, sometimes multiple times per day that they have these things. So there's no short. I'm very curious on what their revenue is. I'm gonna shoot him a message. Howdy, Andy Chavez here. I was just covering you on show and really, really liked what I saw. Would I be able to get someone from the team on the show for an interview? I'm gonna shoot him a follow as well, because they're doing their market cap does not match what they're doing. Hiccups. The ratio tokens held versus trading discounts. That's sensitive. It might be sensitive. Okay, let's keep going. The official talking about the Spider-Man and Wolverine unite, talking about Spider-Man Ultimate Team Up. That looks like, I don't know when we're getting that, but that looks cool. President Trump's economic advisor Hassett says we're going to get more than 3% growth. And this is what I really don't like about a lot of politics, is that Republicans and Democrats tend to hate each other until it comes to spending, and then suddenly it's an open checkbook. This is that's part of the reason why the 30-year Treasury yield just like crashed the markets today, because it's above 5%, and it doesn't look like spending's getting under control. Sure, you can cut stuff from Doge as much as you can, but what have they done? 300 billion, which is great. How many years can they do that in a row for? I don't know. Will they save $1 trillion this year? Probably, but when the deficit is adding 2 trillion and it's like 7 cents for every dollar that's made goes back to paying the debt, that is not sustainable in the long view. And I understand if GDP can outpace, the debt that we have, sure, but I don't see that happening. And again, like you say, like you're making cuts, or it's like you technically are, but in 2019, when you had, let's say like food stamps, that was at, I think, 60 billion per year. You increase it in the pandemic to 120 billion per year. And now finally, 5 years later, you're saying, yeah, we're going to roll that back, 30 billion. And they market as some achievement, like we're cutting 30 billion from this. And it's like, okay, but that's still a 50% increase from what it was at pre-pandemic levels. But the people are celebrating it as a win because they cut 30 billion from it, when they should have cut everything that they originally tacked on during the pandemic. So they should be cutting another 30 billion on top of the 30. And again, they do this all the time with things. And they're making cuts, but that's like saying like, hey, I'm going to go spend 20K on a new used car, and then say, well, actually, I'm not going to spend that. So I'm actually saving $20,000 in my budget. No, you're not. It's just that heckin' wild. All right. Anyway, let's keep on going. Afternoon. Okay, here's the stuff that we have from Devi here. Hey, Tom. So he's saying, hey, Tom. It was never shared here in the community formally by the team. Seems like a missed opportunity, as I needed to be very interesting and positive. But the recent post by Lombardly, partnering with De Lubac, which is the publicly announced partner of Devi. Are you and the team aware of this? And do you have any thoughts on how it might be an opportunity for Devi, again, to step in and offer the tech stack for it to be on chain? Is it competition or opportunity? Maybe I'm premature if there was some kind of news pending for this if it involves DEVVE already. And Tom Anderson goes in response saying, I checked on Lombardly. It has some similarities, but it is an overall different concept specific to fiat. It's not the main thing we're working on with them for reference. Just before that release came out, they had pinged us about status wanting to move forward. So that is another key. Oh God, there's so much here. Oh my goodness, token, everyone. Give me 1 second here. Tom Anderson says, I still expect 2025 for the exchange. We're making good progress, and I expect concepts like the partnership with Lubak will accelerate some of our other products related to Devise. How close do you believe you are at this point to being able to launch the exchange? Tom says, I don't have anything more specific, but we do feel strong momentum in what we're doing. Tom says, hey, everyone, in another group described that there's poor sentiment, and I wanted my thoughts. Here is a big picture as I see it. So this is straight from Tom's mouth, going over and saying, I think everyone should keep their eye on the ball and at the big picture. We built an ideal technology for traditional finance to use over 8 years at the time now where traditional finance is moving heavily into the space. That's significant. Professional third-party industry reports related to tokenization and real-world assets describe expectations of 30x increases in the amount of money entering the crypto space. I have personal knowledge of big projects from some of the world's largest TradFi institutions. Overall, this is a movement as big as AI, in my opinion. Imagine if you had years of work in the AI field a few years back before AI exploded. That's where I see we are. We have a world-class team. We have inventions that are patented that nobody else has. We have strong partnerships and momentum. It is ironic that there's unrest right now simply because of the token price. The token price is important, but the fundamentals on utility are what ultimately defines the token price. Everyone also should keep in mind that we've historically trailed movements in the crypto space, in my view. What seems to happen in my observation and opinion is that the latest crypto craze comes out and everyone goes crazy over it. We don't chase. In contrast to most of the crypto space, we saw what was valuable and continued our focus on it over time. Our original designs 9 years ago related to TradFi. It's been our main focus from the beginning. It seems that when the token goes up, people chase what's hot, then decide they want to diversify and look for something real that will last long term. In 2021, that is what happened. Though much of the bull run in 2021, I had a hard time getting traction. Towards the end of the bull run, as people looked to diversify, we became the interesting type of project. Now that it's a main thing, though, I read that people's worries are when the token price is lower and what people are excited about when the token is going up. It's very rarely discussions on the main thing that really defines our success or not. As one simple example, in December, we were looking to close on one of our most important partnerships, which we did. My life was consumed by that. When they wanted me to hop, I did. Over that time, I remember reading speculation on what is going on, and none of it was even close to that main driver. Same thing is happening now. I've read several times that other tokens are going up. Why aren't we? It's because we look different than other things in the crypto space. It's not that we think the token value isn't important. It clearly is. We've designed the entire business around implementing utility in the token. It's core to what we do. It's not that we feel we are bear proof. We just feel that there is no need for marketing that people should just be patiently waiting for. I'm sorry, give me 1 sec. Bear proof, patiently waiting for years from now. Of any of the other comments I've read are far off the mark. It is that what we are building uses a different strategy and has different timing and strategic requirements. That we look different than everything else is just a really good thing, given the dynamic ways the space is going to change as TradFi moves into DeFi. Shout out to Tom for that. Okay, let's go over to X before Tammy comes in. And 787, who is this? Give me 1 sec, I have to get this message back as we continue. More supply, one shot. People in the Decat whale chat going hard on stuff. Jeet the Patriot. Diamond hands for Decat. Okay. Let's go over to X and read a couple of what crypto Twitter is talking about. You have Crypto Nero posting about the summer play that's about to surprise everyone. What are they talking about? Oh, they're talking about toilet. That's really cool. I won't listen now, but at some point. Actually, speaking of which, while I have y'all here, I'm going to ask y'all something. I'm going to ask something of y'all. Y'all could just smash that like button. That is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chat as well. Okay. Going back to X. That's an ad. Grogu strikes back. Do not mess with Grogu, as says Pro Akomi and Doctor of Stuff over there, saying don't mess with him. I don't know who this dude is. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Dr. Ari posted about toilet, saying whoever needs a moon bag, go to toilet. That's being awful. Zach Boychuk says athlete and artist show. Let's go to win. Head to spinbet.com to bet with them. Okay, so Zach Boychuk is going over to spinbet.com. I don't condone gambling. Yes, I do. Please Crypto says you can't make this up. This kid scammed another influencer and copied his skit and just added the word F. Saying crypto is better than college. It can be, depending on how smart you are. Space Penguin reposted the rundown. They're having a space as well, talking about Bitcoin going to $110,000 and beyond. I'll keep tabs on it every couple of minutes and show y'all what's up. So back up to 109.7. We were down to 109.3 before, thinking we might go into the 108s, but we're at 109.7, and we'll see where we go. Gary O says the thing was created by writer and editor Stan Lee and artist Jack Kirby, and he first appeared in Fantastic Four #1, cover date number 1961. And he got the number 62. Good for you, mate. Good for you. O'Malley is speaking on State of the Union spelled with a Y as in you. That's an ad. Canvas says Bitcoin new all-time high. Are Sol and ETH next? I don't know. What is Sol doing? I haven't really looked at that. And I really want to get more spores. So Ethereum's at 25 hundo. XRP is up 2%. BNB is up 4. Solana up 3.5. Dogecoin up 4.7. Cardano up 4. Oh, my back. Hyperliquid up 7.4. Bitcoin Cash up 5. Pepe's up 4% on the day. Pepe's at 5.7. Remember, I think that's like doubled in the past couple of months. BitTensor or Tau is up 9%. Where's Trump? Trump is up 1.5%. That's a $2.8 billion market cap. Yeah, Trump is number 50 right now. Waiting to see if that ever picks up traction or if it happens to get kicked out of the top 100. We'll see. ENA is up 7%. WorldCoin is up 9%. Stacks up 7.5%. Fartcoin up 10%. And WIF is up 13% on the day. Floki up 4.5% on the day to reclaim the number 100 spot. Bleeps Crypto says the CD bitches are out to steal your money. I see new meme coins everywhere. Stay vigilant and don't get wrecked on these hoes. He called them hoes. Really strange that comics keep showing the library empty after a comic purchase. That is real. I love the cute little kitty they have there. But yeah, that is really interesting. Hakeem Jeffries says they're jamming this bill through in the dead of night. Says this is a bill that's more than 1,000 pages long. We've been combing every single aspect of this bill. They're trying to jam it down the throat of the American people in the dead of the night, but we're not going to let them get away with it. We're going to expose each and every toxic aspect of this bill. Sources ACYN and Rep Jeffries. And then you have Pablo CRO talking. Great. We have people talking about the Fanable app. I haven't really gone in that, but it looks very interesting. Phil Kwok says, been studying tokenomics a lot lately. We'll be sharing his learnings. Love that. Love Kwok. DD. something called Degen Demon, aka Double D or DD. Well, let's take a look at what that is. What is this Double Demon? What is this DD? Remember when Piranha 3DD came out? That was hysterical. DD is not, when I type that into Gecko Terminal, it doesn't even show up. So I don't even know if this is like a legit token or a scam. Yeah, there's no, when someone has like 18 followers, it doesn't inspire much confidence. It's unchained. Oh, okay. Well, here's their contract address. So let me take a look at the contract address and see what comes up. Go and paste. It says no results found when I type in the contract address. So I don't know what was up with that. Yeah, so I don't think that's a real thing. Let's move on. Oh, who does? Doggo Dango says buy Decat. Buy it, buy it, buy it. Where's my Decat? Up 0.5% on the day. Love my little kitty coins. Tom Bibian says, compare what Grok through. Oh, that's from 20. Why does something coming up from February 23rd? We have Solnicoin saying pull up Solnicoin B. I had a meeting with them the other day, and I have another meeting with them tomorrow, and we might do something. We might try to get them into the Decat universe as well. Again, so what I did was exit out of there, put you in over here. What I did with Decat comic number 2 is originally it was like 50 something pages. I edited it down to like 45 pages just because I wanted to make it a little more efficient, because the artwork is taking a long time. And the second one, I don't want people to have to wait like 3 months for the second one to happen. So when we get other artists, we'll go in and we'll say, okay, time to get this bread. Did she mean tomorrow? Okay. Let's do Ash Crypto saying we want ETH to pump to 2,800. I would love that too. I'd love that as well. Okay, excuse me. Yeah, buy Decat, 100%. And all of these people wanted to be in the Decat universe. I love it. People talking about Toilet en Suite. Thought is interesting. They're not sponsored, by the way. No relation. Can we get off the floor? Alpha. What is Alpha? ALFA. Let's see what Alpha is, because somebody just posted about that. ALFA is Alpha the Unicorn. 2.5 days old, up 76% on the day to a $500,000 market cap. That's really interesting. Yeah, so if you go in and take a look, that so this is once it reaches out of here, it can go to like price discovery mode. But again, it's 2.5 days old. I have no idea what the Alpha the Abstract Unicorn. Alpha is the unique IP on Abstract Chain, so it's called Alpha the Abstract Unicorn. I've collected 1% of the total supply to @the_circle_ETH. They'll announce the movement of funds to Circle at a later date. Oh, that's really interesting. $150,000 Bitcoin by the end of June. Maybe. Let's bring to the stage here my good friend Tammy Hannah. How's it going?
Good. How are you doing, hon?
I am doing well. I'm gonna go in and reshare my my space here. I'm gonna quote it and be like, "Let us welcome Tammy Hannah. Do podcasts and now." Okay, cool beans. I had just heard that yesterday. I think the Senate had passed the no tax on tip bill.
Did they pass it?
The Senate. Oh, let me just make sure. It was the U.S. Senate unanimously passes the No Tax on Tip Act.
I like it.
What does that do for you?
Well, it depends on when it passes. I mean, when it's ineffective. If it's effective next year, probably ain't going to do much, because I'm hoping not to be working next year.
Yeah.
But to all my friends that are still in the industry, it's great. Yeah.
Now tell us why wouldn't you be working next year?
Well, hopefully I'm selling.
Is it because so you are pretty well diversified. You
I'm
have
not right. Yeah.
now in your 401k, is it MicroStrategy you have, or is it
MTSU.
MTSU?
Yeah.
And how is that doing today? Probably pretty well.
It was when I looked at it last, it was like at 974, I think.
Okay. What was the all-time high for it? Like 13?
No, I think it was like 25.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Damn. I wonder how that is now that Bitcoin's at all-time high and that hasn't gone. Well, I mean, stocks did take a giant dip today.
Yeah. So no, I'm ready.
Doggo Dango says 150K Bitcoin by end of June because I'd like to hear his analysis on that. And Doggo Dango is kind of a whale. He's a big whale, so he may have some Bitcoin. I know he's got some Decat, which you have Decat as well.
I do. I have very little.
What has been your biggest gainer here over the last month?
I think it's Definity.
Oh yeah, Definity's done very well.
Yeah, I think it's Definity that I'm up the most. I mean, that's gone up the most, the percentage wise. I mean, I have more in DEVVE than I do in Definity.
Yeah.
But percentage wise, I know I miss them.
They might actually join us in
Florida.
Florida, yes.
Oh, fun! That'll be good times. I know. I'm getting excited.
I also forgot to tell you that I may be in Vegas on the weekend of the 27th of June. I'm unsure if we'll still be there at that point, but that is.
I leave either the evening of the 29th or early on the 30th because I fly from Phoenix to Seattle on the 30th. But hopefully, I'm still in a tournament. Let me make sure that it's on that day. I'll look it up right now.
Hopefully, you're still in the black because you have done very well.
Well, not in poker, but in blackjack, that's for sure. How much DEVVE do I have?
Yeah, I have 41,000 DEVVE, which is only $25,000.
I think I'm almost at 90,000.
DEVVE?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might be. Yeah, I think I'm right almost at 90,000 in DEVVE.
Nice. So Tammy's got a lot more than I do, and yeah. So Doggo Dan, we have a good we have a good amount. We have a fairly healthy position. Could always get better though. We could always.
Yeah.
I might get a little bit more. Maybe next month. I finished my Ladies on Soul comic, so when I get paid for that, I might do a little buying, or I might just say that. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Keep everyone posted.
Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so when are you going to be there? You said June 27th?
It will be likely June 27th, yes.
Okay, let's see here. June 27th, 26th. Ah, la la. I'm playing a. Oh, see, I'm not playing that, unfortunately. That sucks. I really like that event, but I won't be there. I'm probably playing the Gladiator on the 26th with my friend.
So hopefully,
because it's her birthday. So hopefully I make it to day 2. But I don't even know when day 2 is. I'm playing in a event called Battle of the Ages on the 22nd. That's the one for some reason I thought that was later. So I'm playing in a tournament called Battle of the Ages on June 22nd.
Yeah.
And then I'm playing the employee event. So yeah, I should be. I mean, the Gladiator is a grind. I mean, it's a $300 buy-in. I cashed in it last year with 1 bullet.
Yeah.
But it's a grind. I mean, a lot of people just jam and, because it's only $300, so people will go in with, I mean, it's unlimited buy-ins. So, I mean, it's her birthday on the 26th, so if she wants to play, then we're going to play, and then we'll go out and, be on Fremont Street.
Heck yeah.
So we'll see. The goal is to work more, play less this year.
Agreed. 100%.
Yeah.
So hopefully there should be a couple of us there that weekend. So we'll keep you posted.
Oh, who's all going to come?
I'll text you, but there might be a couple of us. There might be
Oh,
a few.
like VeVe, like VeVe people, or just
Yeah.
crypto people?
Well,
Oh,
crypto,
cool.
but they're in VeVe, so
Okay, cool. Yeah,
you
no,
would
for
know,
sure.
you would know all of them, I think, maybe except for
Okay.
one.
Well, yeah, I'll meet up with y'all.
Delgo Dango says, I'm thinking about buying Devi. How much do you think it will go to? Let's see what the market cap is right now. I mean, Devi's had a decent day. It's up 13%, so it's not bad.
Right.
62 cents on the day. So it's at a
62?
54 million.
Okay. You said
So
62 cents? I think I
yeah,
just bought some at 55 cents. When you sent me that text, I
yeah,
was sleeping. I was sleeping. I didn't know. I bought it as soon as I woke up.
yeah. It got down to like 51. So I was like, Tammy, buy.
I told you, you got to call me. I told
I
you.
did call you.
Oh, yeah. No, you got to keep calling till I answer the phone.
Okay. Anywho,
Yeah, because my hours, my schedule is totally different than normal people.
I know.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
62 cents.
I got a missed text or call from you this morning, and I was like,
That's because I wanted to tell somebody, and I was really excited this morning.
"This is
It
great
was a
timing."
good last night was a good night.
By the way, Ernie says you should take some of that and buy more crypto, because by the time something happens in when we see each other in August, crypto will have been, a lot of it will have been up by that point. So we should totally meet,
I
and I'll
should buy
do
more.
this. Well, I'll do the stuff for you. Yeah, come take a, yeah.
We'll talk.
And then,
We'll talk.
yeah, we'll talk. Anyway, Doggo
Yeah.
Dango, right now we're at a $54 million market cap. I don't think it is outside the realm of possibility for us to have about a $5.4 billion market cap, which is about 100x from here. Even if it doesn't, even if it just goes to, let's say, 1 billion, that's a good 20x from
Oh,
here, which would be about, was
I don't know.
10,
I'm horrible.
20,
So
which would be
62
about,
times how much? 10x or 100x?
well, I said originally 100x from here, which would be
But you
about,
want to know 10x?
I want to know 20x.
20x. Oh, okay. Hold on. Clear. So 62 cents times 20, $12.40.
So that's what, I think conservatively Debbie should get to within like 8 months' time. I do not believe they'll have the announcement of who their exchange partner is until late Q3, if not early Q4. So you don't really have to buy right now. You might be able to wait a couple of months. Now, granted,
Ooh,
over the last month, we've gone down to 51 cents, and we're at 62 right now. It could go back down there. It could run for whatever reason. We don't know. But
right.
yeah. So
Yeah, no, I'm excited.
that is what we have over there. So, and did you splurge today? Did you get yourself some Chinese food?
No,
No.
no,
You love
I
Chinese
got,
food.
no, I like Chipotle. I got Chipotle for breakfast, ate half and then ate the other half for lunch. Haven't eaten dinner yet, but no, I got my nails done. That's what I did today.
Gotcha. I got it. Show us. Show us.
They're just, can
Pedicures.
you see?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
with the red line.
Nice.
Yeah.
I had Taco Bell before. So I went to the chiropractor. He gave me a little, and then Taco
Are
Bell
you
is
feeling
right.
better?
No.
No,
So yesterday
that's
was
not,
like the
that's not
worst.
good.
Yesterday was like the worst day I've had in like a long time. But today I just loaded up on meds yesterday. I just said like, fuck it. I just put on 2 lidocaine patches. I like doubled up on meds. Like, I'm either gonna get better or I'm gonna get even or get even worse. And it got worse. Anyway, I went to so after that I went to Taco Bell, and obviously my throat has been killing me because I've been live and I've been doing all these spaces and a
Right.
bunch of these meetings. So I got Cinnabon coffee, and the Cinnabon coffee was it felt nice. Didn't help the throat, but it felt nice.
Mm.
I haven't gotten the honey yet, like you had
Yeah, I
suggested.
told you to go find local honey.
I've been very busy. I might be able to tomorrow. I only have 2 meetings tomorrow and then my live, so I should have some time to go get that bread.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
So what are you drinking today?
Just water.
Just water?
Yeah, I've been having like 1 or 2 beers. Well, I've been having 1 beer like per night, but yesterday when my back got fucked, I had a bunch of whiskey because I also had a podcast yesterday with a gal who's into AI, like really into
Yeah.
AI, and I wanted to not feel stupid, so I was like, okay, let me drink a little bit, and then the ideas started flowing.
Mm.
It was great. I only had her on for an hour though, but we have another meeting next week, and we'll get her
Exciting. Good.
in.
Yeah. No, I wanted to listen to it, but unfortunately, I decided to. No, I went and played.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That was yesterday? Or
Well, I've been playing for like 4 days, but yesterday was my big day.
yeah, I know yesterday was.
Yesterday was my
Have you
big
done
day.
today so far? Have you played yet?
I haven't played today. I don't know if I'm going to play today. I
You
think
take it easy.
I think I'm gonna, yeah, because I have to drive. I was gonna drive to Vegas tonight, but um I'm doing this and I'm doing a couple of depends on how much if I get the laundry done. I'll probably just stay home and then just leave like at 7 in the morning. So
Yeah.
I don't want to be out playing. I mean, because I didn't leave the casino this morning until like 2 o'clock
Damn.
Pacific time, which was 5 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is when I text you. Yeah. So
So when do you have to be in Vegas? Friday?
no, I got to be there tomorrow.
Oh,
I don't
damn.
work till Friday, but I have to be there tomorrow because I have to meet our tournament director to figure out how to get my badge and my uniform. And then I have, so that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I got to do that tomorrow, and then I work on Friday. I start work Friday.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, you should. Well, how long is it a drive from there to Vegas?
5 hours, give or take.
Okay, it's
Depends
not
on
far.
if no, it depends on what time. Like if I'm gonna leave around 7 in the morning, I'm gonna probably hit some traffic, so it might be like 5.5, 6. But I just want to get on the road, so
Yeah.
I can try to get there early.
What's your favorite road trip song?
My favorite road trip songs, I just listen to country.
That's it? Like nothing but 5
Yeah,
hours of country?
I just listen to country. Yes. So when you ask me about all that music, I have no clue. I listen, and even with some country song, I mean, some I know the artists and stuff, but just listen to country. That's what I
So
mean, sometimes oldies. I do listen to oldies, like 80s and 90s rock. You know,
is
yeah.
is that
Yeah,
really old? Well, I guess 80s is 40 years ago. Yeah. Is 90s oldies now?
it is considered. Yes, it is considered. That's what. Yeah, that's what the kids that I deal to, they're like, they're calling 90s oldies. I'm like, oh Lord. I was in high school. I mean, that's when I was graduating high school. Was in 93.
I
Yeah,
mean, as I guess it's only a couple of years until the mid 2000s are oldies. Oh my God, I would. Uh, so like I was alive in the 90s, so at being oldies, I don't feel great. But once they start calling like my high school music oldies, I'm gonna. Oh
yeah,
lordy, yeah, rough times.
yeah.
There's a movie called
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bitcoin at 110K. Thank you, Bill. Hey, Bill. I looked at my email just to let you know, and I did not see that what you sent me. So, I'm gonna resend you my email on X just to let you know. I don't know.
That's
He said
good.
something I have to buy land or something. I don't know.
Oh, and Earth too.
Only
Yeah,
owe me land or I have no idea.
yeah.
So,
It's land and Earth too. It was good times. Good
yeah,
times.
yeah.
There's this movie called Fanboys, and they're about to go on a road trip, and then and this guy has like a old van from like the 90s. That's when it takes place. And there's like, you got any music? And he lifts up like his armrest thingy, and it's just like all Rush cassette tapes. And he's like, "Can we get like a little variety?" And the guy's like, "Dude, Rush is variety." And something about you listening to 5 hours of country just made me think of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Although I will say that in 2015, I had
Oh my
I
God,
had a buddy of
15.
mine drive from Minnesota to New Jersey, so that we could go to Pork Fest together. You've heard me talk about that, right?
Probably.
The Porcupine Freedom Festival. A lot of libertarians, a lot of drugs, a lot of booze. Anyway, we go there, and we decide to listen to Let It Go the entire time. Like the entire drive, we listened to like Let It Go on repeat for like 10 hours, and it's pretty awesome. And then we listened to Kesha's Die Young all the way back. So that was interesting.
Did you see what Bill did for me?
He bought you a plot of land. Oh, that's so cute.
I don't know what that is, but we're gonna figure it out.
Earth 2 is an amazing metaverse world and gaming world, and their token is token's down 5% today, but it fully diluted has a $13 million market cap. Non-fully diluted is pretty it's very low millions. But I that's one of my favorite metaverses out there is Earth 2. So JKRB, my man. Okay, so
I don't know who that is. Who's that? Do you know who that is?
Yeah, they were once a member. They always just give the thumbs up. They're always here supporting.
Oh, okay.
And it's got a nice picture of a sunset down there. Looks like ice cream.
I like it.
Oh God, I want ice cream so bad. Tammy, I'm so fat. I don't need ice cream.
Oh, Rocky Road's my favorite.
Rocky Road's good. Cookie dough's good.
Rocky Road and chocolate chip mint. When I go home to see the grandbabies in July, chocolate chip mint. I'm going to be buying them ice cream.
Do
3
they
weeks.
like chocolate chip mint?
Yes, yeah, that's why I buy. I mean, I'll eat it, but if I'm going to buy ice cream, I'm buying Rocky Road.
Okay.
I buy them chocolate chip mint. Yeah.
I don't know how they like mint. It's like I don't like mint. It's like
they like the green ice cream. The green ice cream with chunks in it. Chocolate chip mint chunks things. Mm-hmm. That's what they like. So that's what.
I don't have. I don't like eating toothpaste, so I will skip the mint. But I don't like the Andes candies. It is. It's like toothpaste. It's minty.
You know what that made me? Jaeger. We went from toothpaste to Jaeger because it tastes like cough syrup.
I don't really drink Jaeger.
Oh.
I should. I'll try.
I do.
When we're in Vegas, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Vegas. I'm sure.
But not Jaeger bomb. Not Jaeger bombs though. I don't do the energy drinks. I don't need any extra energy.
Oh no, I have had Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, I don't drink those. I don't like the energy drink part.
That was like high school stuff though, because
yeah,
there was like
back in the day, you used to take the shot and drop it in, and then you drink it real fast. Well, now because now that's very outdated. They don't let you drop it in because people drop it too hard or whatever, shatters the glass. So now it already comes, like if you order it at a casino, it's going to come already mixed.
Oh, okay. There was a viral video when I was in high school, and I forget like what the context of the video was. It was really short, but part of the video, he just started talking like a computer and said, Jaeger bombs. And that was just like our anthem back in high school. It's just a lot of weird shit. But I'll take my alcoholic hot chocolates when I'm there. I like to drink those while playing poker.
Alcoholic hot chocolates, huh?
Yeah.
What, you put Bailey's in hot chocolate? Is that what you do?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I did have a bad experience with it once where it wasn't like my fault or like I'll just tell you what happened. We're playing poker. This is 2018, and I think we were at Caesars, and I just like randomly twitched, and I like twitched, and I hit some of my chip stack, and one of the chips went into my drink. I was like,
oh, that's so gross.
So when I said, fuck, I went to go, like, just because I like startled myself, and I went to go grab it from the hot chocolate, and
you burnt your hand.
So I said, fuck, and then over like the loudspeaker, that like, no screaming in the poker area, please. And I was like, I'm on vacation.
And most places don't. Most poker rooms don't let you. You can say anything you want, but the F word. They don't like. I mean, when I'm dealing, I don't care. I think we're all grown ass adults. As long as you don't say it to me, other players, whatever. I'm not gonna say anything. But there's some dealers that will correct you on that.
Yeah, so it was like in the loudspeaker, and this was the same. I think I know why too, because they let me slide the first time where somebody this was the night that Anthony Bourdain like unalived himself. And so when
Unalive, you mean committed suicide?
yeah, but I don't know if YouTube
Yeah.
likes those words, so I am going to
Oh. Oh, so we're not supposed to say that. Okay,
so yeah,
sorry. Sorry, YouTube.
so the they're so weird. Like this has been like a thing forever. Like I remember back in the day, um like ABC wouldn't let The View say the word hell. So they're like, oh,
Oh yeah.
so like Star Jones like, oh, so I could say skinny bitches, but I can't say hell. Like it, YouTube's like the same thing.
Right. Right. Yeah. No. It's like when I'm dealing, also if I like a card flips or something happens, I'm like, shit. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Fuck. I mean, yeah. No, it's pretty funny.
Um
Yeah.
the night devolved into degeneracy as well. It was like there was at like 4 in the morning or whenever the clubs were like letting out,
Hmm.
um there was these like kind of really beautiful young women that were walking across, and I couldn't see them because like I was facing inside and like my back was to them. But this one like British guy, he like points over my shoulders like, are you're decent. And
Mm.
it was
No, I'm
good.
not.
Welcome to the Ben in Korea. You have a Omi land as well, Ben in Korea. Well, thank you for being a member and doing all the great things. Um, so you really made one burrito last a half a day?
I got a chipotle bowl, a steak bowl.
Oh, okay. And that lasted
Yeah, and
half
so
a
I
day?
yeah, I ate it for breakfast, and then I ate it for the other half. Yeah, because I mean, I can eat the whole bowl. I can eat it, but I get so overstuffed, so I try really hard only to eat half because half is plenty.
I feel you. Good call.
Yeah, it's a lot of food.
Yeah, I'm a little gluttonous, and I feel like I don't know what kids back in the day. It was like finish your fucking plate, and it's like okay, well,
Right?
yeah. But now I
100%.
feel like I've been conditioned, even if I'm not hungry, to finish what's on my plate because Mama ain't raised no bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to eat smaller portions,
Yeah, I should do that
unless
too.
unless I'm eating like steak and lobster.
Oh,
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm eating the lobster first, and then I can eat leftover steak. Like when I was in Tunica, Mississippi, I got a $200 comp for food. So I went to Binion's and I got lobster, two filet mignons, and lobster mac and cheese because I wanted to use the full $200.
yeah.
I ate the lobster, ate a filet, and I had like two bites of mac and cheese. And that other filet I cut up for my dry because I was leaving the next day, and I had cut it up and stuck it in the to go box, and I ate it on the way to my next stop.
Nice. I think the last time I got super stuffed stuff, I think it was when we were in Vegas and we went to the all you can eat buffet, and it was they were out of like crab. I forget. Oh, so you froze. Our good friend Tammy, she is currently frozen in one of the funniest positions. Okay, hang on. Let me remove your
What was that?
other.
Yeah, sorry. I guess something happened with my internet.
It's all good. Yeah. So last time I got super stuffed stuff. We were in Vegas and we went to the all you can eat buffet, and
Oh, when we went, is that when we went? When we went to
yeah,
the oh,
and they were out of crab, and that's like half the reason I went to that freaking place. And I was like,
well, well, I think we went on the wrong night. I think we actually went on my birthday, and the seafood night was Friday and Saturday.
yeah. But I still ate a
And I
lot though. We went
oh,
hard.
so did I. Was that was at Bellagio, right?
Whatever
Or
the
was it at
fancy name
Caesar's?
is. I thought it was at the where's the fancy place? I thought it was at the um damn, she froze again. She got wrecked. I'm gonna try to figure out what place it was. I forget. I forget what the hotel was. I forget what the it was a blur of a weekend. I did a lot of Lucy and I had a lot of drinks that weekend. It was the best times I'll never remember. With the people I'll never forget. I've seen that on so many shirts, and it's always bars that have those shirts. Like to the nights you'll never remember, the friends you'll never forget. I every single bar I've gone to has some type of weird ass, I don't know, like corny stuff like that. No idea where Tammy went. So we're gonna go back to crypto Twitter, and we're gonna see. Oh no, here she goes. There you are.
Okay. Well, I think there's something wrong with the Wi-Fi connection to where I live, so I just turned it off, and hopefully, just my regular internet on my phone will work.
Should be good. Yeah, I forget what
Yeah.
hotel we were at. I thought it was the. I don't know what one we were saying at.
Oh, maybe it was the Win. I think it might have been the Win.
Mhm.
It could. Yeah, I think it might have been the Win.
Yeah. Either way, great food all around.
I mean, that's one thing I like. I mean, I'll be in Vegas for 5 weeks, almost 6 weeks. And the one nice thing about there is I mean, get to eat good food.
Yeah. Oh, the Blackpink burns in an hour. I guess I got a VeVe notification saying the Blackpink burns in an hour.
Ooh, did you buy any?
I should. That is a very, very scarce set.
Yeah,
Because
I did not buy any.
Oh, I got to go over it. I got to see. Okay, so I'll show you the. Let's do like the common Lisa. How many of those were? Oh, okay. So hold on, 13. So there are actually 99 common Lisas in circulation. So like that's like the common will be one of 99 if nobody else buys any.
How much is the drop?
The entire set is like $420.
Well, but how much was the drop?
The entire drop is $420 because like the
Yeah,
common
for one item, how much was it? $30, $20
for the
for one.
commons it's 10, the uncommons is
Okay.
15, and the rares are 20.
Oh, okay.
And then the ultra rare lights are 25. And then the dioramas are a different thing. But I want to see what I'm gonna get whichever one's scarcest. So
I'm logging in right now. Okay, I'm not. God, I hate doing it on my laptop. It's not.
There's 79 of the rosés, but these are the commons. I want to see the rares here and what they're
Drops. Okay, and it's the pink. Okay.
Ooh, so there is.
So you got to buy. Oh, look at. I have.
72.
Okay, I don't even know if. I think I might be on the wrong. Oh, there's a rosé. Oh, that's $20.
So there's 48 Jennies that are in circulation right now, the rare Jennies. So there's 48 rare, and these are $20. So I might actually
Buy that one.
Well, I'm gonna go load up on gems. Give me a sec here.
I have some gems. Should I buy one? I don't have any of these.
How much? I mean, I don't need. I don't think there's gonna be any more Star Wars drops, and I don't know what. Hold on, let me.
I did buy. I did go. I went for one of the drops for the Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I got the ultra rare.
For the which one?
Oh, that might help. Hold on. I'm trying to collectibles. Oh, collection. Maybe I click on. I don't do this very well on my laptop. I always on my phone. The pod racer.
Okay, so that was I think the ultra rare is either one of two of them. That would be Ben Quaderneros. Ben
No,
Quaderneros and someone.
Gazganos.
Oh, I don't really like that guy. But ultra rare is pretty sweet.
I mean, yeah. I really didn't want to. I just thought it was cool. I don't even know how many is. Oh, there's additions. I guess there's 1,019, 853. I got mint number 229.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna load up some gems here.
But considering I don't do drops hardly anymore. So
yeah, same.
Because I spent a lot. I mean, I don't even have all the mighties like I used to have. That's very depressing.
Oh my god, they gave me this freaking long ass code here. I'm trying to buy gems, and it's just doing an identity check. It's like, Randy Chavez, do you want a text
Yeah.
message? Like, and then they give me this 8 characters long.
Oh, 24. Oh, the floor price for the logo is basically 3,400.
Damn.
I know.
Okay,
I know. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Wait,
that
is
are
the U.S.
under.
China deal coming? Wait, sorry, keep going.
Do what?
Go. Keep
There's
going.
5 that are under 10K.
Cool.
I'm not looking at the OMI, just so y'all know, because I'm not going to convert, figure out what it is.
I can normally find what happened to Truth Social. Hold on. Truth Social Trump account. This is so strange. Google's not giving me the. Okay, Truth Social. I don't have a freaking because somebody just posted that the U.S. China deal is done, and I don't see where like the source is. And okay, all right, hang on. Let me
No, you do that. I'll be right back. I'm going to switch laundry while you're doing that.
Okay, copy.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. It's the real Randy Chavez. We have a. I'm going to decide which. All right, so right now, if we take a look at, I want to get the one that's least. Right, let me look at Jenny Common and see how many. 86. So there are 74. Jenny Common. Let's do Rose. There's 79 Rose Common. There's 99 Lisas, and let me see Jisoo's. There's 77 Jisoo's. So and those are the commons. So right now these sets are going to be like one of 100, but some are like it's like 72. Let me see the uncommon Jennies. Uncommon. There's only 49 uncommon Jennies.
That people have bought.
Yeah. So let me see the uncommon Jisoo's. There's 52 uncommon Jisoo's.
Well,
I might just get the all right. There's
okay,
48. There's 48 rosés for the uncommon, and then the Lisa. There's 7.
What's the floor price on these?
I imagine they're. I mean, I'll take a look.
Um.
I mean, for the common, I imagine it's going to be. It's like $90 for the common.
And you can buy it in the store for $10.
Yeah. So Jisoo, it's $5 for her. I'm just going to get the common Jisoo like for $5. Like I'll save myself $10. All right, cool. So I got the common Jisoo for like $5.
The common
Jisoo. How many Jisoo commons are there? Hold on. Yeah, there's.
I don't even know. I don't even know who these people are. That's how out of the loop I am.
There's only 70 of these Jisoo's. There's 77 of the common. So
Okay, so Jisoo, it's steady glaze or whatever. Okay, but how many are available? There's 14,000 editions, and there's only. Oh my god!
But it's really 13,950 because VeVe keeps 50. So you have to minus 50 before you subtract the other ones.
Huh.
What did I just get? Did I just get the common? I don't even know what fudge I just got.
Yeah, that's what you said. You got the common for $5.
All right, Jisoo uncommon. There's only 2 in the market. Okay, so let me see if I could buy the Jisoo uncommon. That's $15. I guess I'm going with the Jisoo. I guess this is the ones that but I feel like nobody's going to care about Jisoo. Okay, I got $15 for her. Let me see the.
I thought you wanted Jenny.
I was going to get that. Wait, what did I just? I don't know what the fuck I just bought. There's so many of these girls. All right, Jisoo. My uncommon Jisoo hasn't shown up yet. So where's the rare Jisoo? There's like 5 in the market. There's two. Oh, wow. There's so many of these freaking things. Okay, I'm gonna get the rare. So I guess I'm just gonna get the Jisoo for now. Can't believe I have to pay 20 doll hairs for it. Are you getting any of these, or did you? Did you get any?
No.
No. Okay.
No, because I don't even know. I mean.
Okay, I got the Jisoo. Should I even get the lights? I don't even know. Let me see what the lights are doing. There's only 40 lights. I feel like I probably should have just got this for Lisa.
That's what I was.
Yeah, like she's the most popular, right? So I don't.
Lisa's the most popular. See, that's what. Okay, so that's if I'm gonna buy any, I'm gonna buy that one.
It's only 40. All right, let me see if
Jenny.
there's a.
Okay, Lisa's the most popular, huh? And then they take off 50. You said.
Yeah, they take off 50.
So 59.50. There's less than 100 of the Lisa rare. All right, let's see here.
All right, fuck it. I'm getting the Jisoo light.
Okay, I just bought it.
Yeah, same. Wait, why is it not?
No, I'm buying the Lisa. Okay, got it. I just got the Lisa. Okay, so the rare. Okay, hold on. I want to go back. I'm gonna have to put more gems on. Lisa, Lover Girl. Okay, so let's go to that one. Oh, I'm still gonna have to freaking buy more gems on here.
Same, Pam. Same. All right, Lisa.
Are you just gonna buy the whole set?
I don't know. I'll see.
Oh, see, look at. Okay, so now I just got what one was that? The uncommon.
I'm not gonna
All
get
right,
the Lisa light because those are $30 right now.
The Lisa light. Okay, hold on. I gotta add more money. Okay, get more gems.
Okay, I got the Lisa light.
$200. Okay, so then this is funny that we're doing this live. I know. Oh, look it. Dogo Dango just said that no tax on overtime passed in the Senate. So now it has to go to the next. Is that what happens?
Nice. Next what?
So like, who's above? Is it the Congress above Senate?
No, it's
Oh, it's the House and the Senate and the House.
So yeah.
So the House has to still approve it. So this is not.
No, it's
I am
done.
not.
It's done. They're good. It goes Congress, Senate, done.
Okay, so that means it probably won't be effective until next year, I would imagine.
Probably.
Yeah. It would be awesome if they did it this year. Okay,
Yeah.
so now let's do this. Now I'm buying Lisa Common. Confirm. Got it. Okay, I got that one.
Okay.
Okay, and now I'm gonna.
Rare.
Okay, now I'm gonna buy the light, I guess, so I can have all of it. Okay, got it. Okay, now let's look at my collection. Let's see what I got. Oh my god, I got horrible mint numbers. Horrible mint numbers. My Lisa Common, I got 10,056.
Yeah, my mint numbers are trash as well.
But it's not going to matter if there's only 100, right? Ooh, guess what? My Lisa Light, 1969.
Hey.
Comment 69. Down below. 69. Okay, so. All right, I got that. But do we really want all of them?
I think I'm just gonna get Lisa and Jisoo.
Why'd you get Jisoo?
Because she was the scarcest, which means she's the least popular.
Which means that she'll probably be worth more.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I got to go do that one now. Jenny, Jisoo. Okay, but you bought yours off the floor. I'm just buying in the store because I don't like doing this on my laptop. So.
Well, I got the Jisoo in the store, but I have to.
I know, but I did not. I just bought it. You bought it off the market, right, Jisoo?
The one of them I bought off the market because You know, those it. So now I'm gonna do Lisa Common.
Okay, so now I just did that. What's that one? These people think we're crazy. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Jisoo. Okay, Rosie.
Oh, but the Lisa Common is like $4.
Oh, well, I bought it in the market. I mean, I bought it at the store.
Oh, actually, I think I bought the wrong one because there's a couple of Lisa Commons. Yeah, fuck that up.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. I think I did that one for Jisoo as well. So I have to check.
Lisa. There's only one Lisa Common, hun.
No, there's two.
Where's
Because like one's from this set and another Lisa Common was from another set. Because this is the third set. There's another Lisa Common from the second set.
Oh, and you bought it from the store. I bought it from the market, so I'm yes. So I didn't screw up.
So I have to like check here.
Okay, so I'll buy this one because she is. I gotta. I don't think. Okay, what one did I just? Okay, so I got the Jisoo common, uncommon. Oh my gosh, these are all horrible mints. Why are they doing this to me?
Yeah, same.
This. Okay, now I just have to get the light thing, and then no more buying. Just blew $200.
Oh, fuck! I bought the wrong Jisoo. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Let me. I mean, I don't even care to be honest about Jisoo.
Yeah, but okay, so.
But I like I've already got the rest, so.
So you gotta got it. Yeah, you just need to get it.
Yeah, it's $89 for this common Jisoo. Okay, hang on.
Okay.
I gotta get this.
My collection.
Common Jisoo.
Okay, I have it.
My gosh.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I bought it. I could look at my. I don't think I've got. Okay, my wallet. Let's look at my transactions. Make sure I got it. Points earned.
More.
Why does it say? Oh, it's because my. Well, it says MCP points earned in the last 24 hours is 1,224. But is that because I moved my OMI over to Stacker?
Maybe. Green aliens. Least favorite toy and is most expensive by least.
Oh, it's still pending. Okay.
Okay. Yep. I know. I added more gems. It went crazy. I went nuts. I went nuts.
You bought more?
I just had to do a little bit for that last one.
So I still haven't got my light for the Lisa yet, or for the Jisoo yet.
I don't. Yeah. All right. So I'm done for it for right now.
Well, they're all gonna get burned in an hour, right?
Yeah, supposedly.
Why would it? The green. Oh, jeez. Oh, what's this one? Oh. Crafts. No, I didn't do any of that. Okay, collection. Why have I still not got the other light? That is driving me nuts.
Yeah, I didn't get a bunch of the stuff.
I got everything.
Yet.
I got everything except for the last Jisoo light.
Common Jisoo, rare Jisoo.
And when I go to my gem transaction history, it says it's still pending.
Yeah, I don't have the uncommon Jisoo either. That it didn't. But I'm not putting any more in. So whatever I have is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
Oh, you know what? I don't have. I still don't have. Maybe I'll buy that today.
What don't you have?
The secret rare alligator Loki is only $60.
Really?
Oh, I'm buying it. Oh, purchase.
God damn it. Wait, what's the next one?
61. I just completed a set. Hot damn!
Good for you. Good times.
Well, I'm pretty sure you owe me a tattoo now.
No, I don't. I
Yeah,
if
you
you
do.
have the I do owe you a free ticket to Universal though.
Oh, is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? What's the OMI tattoo? You were gonna do OMI tattoos.
Whenever it's, I don't know.
Oh, whenever OMI gets to a certain point.
Yeah.
Yep, just got that. Hot diggity dog. Completed that set.
Nice. Latest, oldest, latest, highest.
Black and white series. Let's see what those are. I wonder how much the Russo is going for. Oh my goodness, the Russo floor is only $5.98.
Yeah, I saw somebody post that they got that because it was under 6 today, and they got it and they completed the set.
Well, and oh my gosh, I might have to deposit some more money.
You gonna get the resale?
Oh well, I'm going to look to see how much Todd's are because I spent a lot of money on my Todd.
Todd's are pretty cheap.
I might have to 349 gems. Silicon would be like flipping out right now.
He would.
He would be like, buy 2 Todds instead of the Russo.
He might be, yeah.
Oh my. I could like complete that whole set for like less than, well, not less, for like $1,200. Oh no, actually, I already have the Todd, so I don't need that one. But what's this one?
Wow. Okay,
Oh
well,
my
don't you?
goodness. Okay, I'm
What?
buying another one. Oh my, see, this is what
Another
you get
what?
for getting. I don't know. It's the Joe. Oh my god, I'm gonna
Joey Medora.
my that one. It's only
The Joey Man.
$17.
Damn. Remember when that was like 2000?
Yes, I just got it for 17. I am so completing the first year. I'm completing this set right now.
VeVe, you're welcome. We just gave you like $1,000 worth of stuff here. We just
Yes.
donated $1,000 to the VeVe stuff.
Okay, hold on. And Becky is 40. Okay, I gotta add more gems. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Okay, so
I stupidly logged out of the VeVe app. Now I'm trying to log back in. Okay, there we go. Nice.
wallet. I don't know if it's gonna my bank is gonna say do a fraud alert like it did to you. Okay, so get more gems. How much did I say the Russo was? 600 up bucks.
Yeah, 598.
Six. I'm gonna try to deposit $1,000. Let's see if it'll let me do it.
That's
It's
wild that
gonna flip.
they sold $30,000 of these helmets. It's
I did not buy one.
Bananas. I have
So
two
it's
of
going to totally deny it. And then I'm going to have to say, yes, I did do this. You know, I'm only doing this because I won all that money last night. You know
Yes.
that, right? Okay.
Have you heard
Oh my
of
God, it went
the
through.
hey, nice.
I'm going to complete this set. I'm so excited. I never, ever, ever, ever thought I'd ever own a Russo. And I don't even care about the mint number. Really don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Becky Clunan. Let's see how much hers are, though. That's 42 bucks. Let me see if I can get a decent mint for 364. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Look at this. Okay. No, go back. So the floor price on the Becky Clunan is 42, but to get a 3-digit mint, 400 bucks. I'll spend the $42. Okay, so are you laughing at me?
I'm texting David and saying like buy no collectibles on live. Me and Tammy just spent like 2K. He'll
Okay,
get a
I'm
he'll
buying.
get a kick out of
I
that.
tell him I just completed the black and white or yeah, because I'm buying it right now. So, oh, look at, and that's even okay. Wait, let's see here. I could get mint 269 Russo for 700, or mint 628 for 598. Do I save the $100 or do I spend the extra 100?
What are the mints again?
$700 for 269,
Mm-hmm.
and then 598 for 628.
I would do the cheaper of the two.
Cheaper? Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this. That's okay. So now, all right. completed that. That's freaking insane. I can't believe I just completed that set. It's not as nice as Tina and Rudy's set, but I did complete it. That I never thought I would ever complete. What the heck did I just do?
So you know what you should do tonight? You should
What?
catch up on the Diddy trial case. Have you seen any of that?
No.
Okay, babe. There are wild stories that like apparently like the 1,000 bottles of baby oil that they found was just the tip of the iceberg. Because apparently what Diddy would do is he would have like his hose be like around them, but he wouldn't like. Sometimes he would boink them, and apparently one gal compared his little airman to a Tootsie Roll. That's how small it was. And so what Diddy would do is he would hire these male escorts. The male escorts would come and they would boink the women, but he would slather them all up in baby oil. Like not an inch of them wasn't covered by baby oil. And every 5 minutes he'd be like, time out. He would make them stop, reapply them with baby oil because it is the wildest court case I've ever seen. And apparently there's a secret surprise witness, and there's like a 13% chance that it's Tupac. Everyone thinks that he's going to be the surprise witness, and they're like he's going to come out of hiding, and we'd be like, what?
Who's going to come out of hiding? Sorry, I was reading a comment.
Oh, apparently that Tupac is going to be like the surprise star witness.
Oh my God!
Even though he died like
no. Bro. Oh, so guess what? I bought another Todd too.
Another one?
Well, yeah, because I spent $5,000 for mine, so now dollar cost average. Now, yeah, so now I can sell one and try to get some of my money back. Shit, I might deposit some more money and buy a couple more for $350. That's insane.
It is insane.
I mean, I remember Silicon telling me he said that if there was any that were under $500, he would scoop them all up.
Oh, he'd be having a field day right now.
Yeah, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5.
I'm gonna stretch real quick. Oh, my body. I'm just gonna hang.
There's a mint 461 for $550.
What's the floor price?
$350. $348.95.
I mean, 461 is not. I mean, there's. You got to remember, there's like 900 of the 3-digit ones.
Yeah.
So there's a fair amount. However, there are cases where some of these Todds are going to be locked up because they're in bot accounts, and
right.
some of like the Superman, like so, with the unfortunate passing of Bruce Clark Kent, he's got about a dozen Supermans and like 8 partner statues that are now locked up and will not see the light of day.
Do they not? Does he not have family or anything that it's going to go to?
He does, but it is a pain in the butt to like transfer the things, and I don't know if he did that. I hope he did. But I think right now, like, I don't think she's gonna like the first thing she's gonna do is just liquidate his account. I don't think that would happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if he like left directions where he's just like, don't sell until you see Randy Chavez make these videos.
You know what's funny is I literally just saw my son, and until I get my will done, that's on my priority list to get done. He knows he has no idea how this works. He doesn't know anything, and he knows who he has to contact for them to be able to help him to do because they know what my friend knows what I want, and so he's like, okay. So he has my seed phrases. So if for some reason my Trezor gets lost or whatever, he's got my seed phrase, so she can help pull up at least my crypto. The VeVe stuff, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah. David's so cute. He's like, what did you get? And I was like, well, I bought a bunch of Blackpink stuff. He got Secret Alligator. Yeah, so I said like she got Secret Alligator Loki, a Riso, a couple Todds, and some Blackpink as well. Good time.
I know. You should send him the link so he comes on and hangs out with us.
I don't know. I don't want to ask him to do that. He might be He might be busy. Like, so David's
He's always busy.
he's traveling now. He's I could only assume meeting with some licensors.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. I can't say where he is, but he will be in London the end of this week or next week, I think.
Are you going to Lisbon?
I'm not.
No.
Because the VA wanted me to wait until like July to like have an appointment with them before I get referred out to like the specialist. But I like fought really hard, and it gave me like June 5th, and that's just one of the days that they've gone.
Yeah.
So I can't like the VA is like so scarce with those appointments.
They are for sure. I really wanted to go also, but it's just not enough notice for me to. I mean, this summer I'm working in Vegas for so long. It's just too. It's not enough time for me to get the time off. So.
Yeah, and by all means, stack that dough, stack that money, and then get this crypto. Get this crypto, girl. Arnie says you should take some of that money, buy some crypto.
Oh, the money that I just won?
I mean, not all of it, but a good amount. You know, 5 figures worth, and come get the spread. And
we'll see.
And when Tammy, now that we've gotten you a lot of really good crypto, when it spikes and you're a multimillionaire, I expect a little piece of cheddar for the finder's fee. Or what you could do is just buy 100 of each comic that I put out, and we'll call it even.
We'll call it even. All right.
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna put out a lot of comics, Tammy. I finished the Ladies on Soul one, and it's very good. And you're in that. So you're in the third Decat comic, and I shouldn't have mentioned that because that's a spoiler. But
don't worry, I'm going to buy them, and I'll actually read these ones. I don't read any of the other ones. No, you know how many comics? Hold on, let me see how many comics I have. Hold on.
You probably have a lot of comics. I know.
I do. I'm still in the top 500 wallets. Are you?
No, I got kicked out long ago.
I'm in the top 400 still, I think. So, I have 1,296 comics and 883 collectibles.
Damn, I do not have. Let me see what I have.
And I'm level 73.
I have 1,072 collectibles and 557 comics. So I'm actually not too far off of the top 500.
No. What level are you at?
A level 72. I don't know. It's not showing me. Oh yeah, level 72.
Yeah, 72. Because I'm at 73 now.
Yeah. There are so many people doing like the VeVe challenge thing, and I just feel like such a
I'm not doing it. I know, because you're not doing it either.
690 points, and I have 39. So I'm not doing it.
I don't even think I have any.
Yeah, you get stuff for like logging in. Like you get like a point.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
And like buying stuff, we get points on. So curious. When did they burn? When do they burn? I feel like VeVe gave that warning prematurely. I wasn't sure that it would burn until like 3 a.m. But maybe
it's fine. Do you think people are actually chomping at the bit to go buy them?
I do not think they are champing at the bit. No, I do not.
I meant chomping. Not champing, chomping.
It's called champing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had this argument with Lori once where she said the same thing. I was like, "Oh, it's champing." She's like, "No, it's not." I was like, "Google it."
Lori Brenner.
Yeah, so she had this like
Mandela effect moment. It shows our age, hun.
She had this like Mandela effect moment where she's just like, I could have sworn it was chomping at like, so like,
100%. Lori, I agree with you. Chomping at the bit.
But so when like we Googled it and she's like, but it was like that was her Bernstein Bears thing. Like that was her Mandela effect. She's like, no, there's no way. I was like, then she's like, but the Google. I was like, I told you the Google. I told you the Google.
Hold on, I'm looking.
Okay. All right.
It says champing at the bit versus chomping at the bit, meaning or an origin.
They still didn't give me my uncommon Jisoo.
Okay, let me look. Let me see if I got my. Oh, nope, I got my light.
Nice.
So that was the only thing that I was still. Wait, 1, 2, 3. God, I bought a lot of stuff.
So it gave me common and common.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. No, I don't want that. Okay, 1, 2. Those all Lisa. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I got all 4. Yeah.
I got the
Okay,
rare
so
Jisoo. They never gave me my uncommon Jisoo. Those mother flappers. Okay, now I have to buy this one last one, and I have to buy more freaking gems. Bitch. These bitches.
I can't believe I just got. I can't believe I completed that set.
Oh my god, Bam Bam.
Hey!
Let's see if she wants to come in.
Sure.
Okay, hang on. Where's the okay. Copy. Okay. And we're gonna go to the Bam Bam. And Bam Bam, we're gonna give her the paste. And the okay.
I love her picture. I want a picture like that. She looks really good.
She does look good. Okay, confirm purchase. All right, drop secured. I got my uncommon Jisoo. Oh, she says not today. Exhausted. It's okay.
We get it.
She's Hillary Duff in 2005.
Well, and you know what's really bad? It's really hot here. It was 100 degrees when I was out earlier, and the heat just makes me so much more tired.
It's 52 degrees today. When the fuck can I get some hot? Freaking.
Well, yeah, you're in the wrong state.
Tammy, it's been raining for 3 weeks.
Which is why I'm not moving to Ohio.
I feel like that Urukai says, we've had nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days. And then he decapitates an orc and says, meat's back on the menu, boys. It was
so I want to know how many people I see on YouTube. There's 21 people watching. How many people are watching on X?
I'll take a picture and I'll show you. So total, there is 316.
Okay. That's cool.
You rearrange the numbers. There's a show called Fairly Odd Parents, and it's like one of the first episodes where they come in and like Timmy's in the game. They don't know this yet, but he's like, it's 6:13. Timmy always goes to the bathroom at 6:13, and it's just lived in my head rent free for like 20 plus years now.
Oh.
Not with her. Yeah, she's busy. She's the fandom is busy. She's yeah.
I want to know what I don't. Other season 1 stuff I should get. I need to not. I need to not look at this because I'm gonna deposit more money.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, so I would say you don't need to, but David would say like, no, it's okay, you could do it.
Hey, at least I bought a Riso. Remember how much that was? How much was that during the high?
Like 24,000.
And I just got it for crazy.
Ever told you lately?
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. She says sorry. It's okay. We still love you, fam.
We still love you very, very much. I talked to her the other day.
Yeah, me too. Was that when Bruce Clark Kent had passed away? The other day?
When? No. He's saying that when he's thinking that we're going to be in Orlando at the end of July. It's actually August. I will actually be in Hollywood, Florida, which is by Fort Lauderdale, at the end of July.
Oh, working, huh?
Yeah, so I'll be there. And I was actually looking because, like, God, do I want to fly all the way back home? Or just stay there for the week? I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do.
I mean, I'd take the time home, just chill, relax. Because then you have to pay for a place for a week,
Or play. I mean, yeah, but I have friends in Florida I could stay with, so it's not even that. I mean, I would think that I could stay with a couple of them, but.
Oh, every now and then someone sends me a meme. It makes me laugh. Fills me with laughter.
I send you dog ones.
You send me dog video. Yeah, you and VeVe Magic like to send me videos, and every now and then she gets a bunch of notifications because I watch the videos at once and I haha react to. I
Yeah.
actually watch most of them, but every now and then I gotta
My
react to them.
favorite one that I sent you was the plug for the cell phone with the
Oh, with the
dog in
dog.
it humping. Yes. Ah, that's funny.
They have a lot of fun ones. They yeah, you need to get on TikTok. There's so many fun
Oh my
videos.
God.
So good, you have
I
to.
don't have time for that.
Well, I mean, now well, yeah, I guess you don't. But it take literally each video is like 2 minutes. So you don't need to be on there for like hours. Just, just scroll and see. And
Just
because the
scroll.
TikTok algorithm, it works in a way like if you like a video, it'll show you more of those types of videos. Or if you watch it
Excuse
for
me.
a couple seconds, it'll show you more of those videos.
Yep.
Yeah. But if you don't like anything, it'll show you some weird stuff. Like if you just keep on
Yeah.
scrolling, guess why?
So what are you having for dinner?
I had Taco Bell today, and I'm really fat. I don't. Ernie made cookies though, so I'm gonna have a cookie and maybe a sandwich and a cookie.
Has Ernie left yet? Is he still in town?
He'll leave, I think Saturday.
Saturday? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get Canes
Oh yeah, get it.
because that's my favorite. One of my favorites here. So
I still
when
haven't
we get
found the
off,
video. You know what? I'll try to find the video now of the guy
oh, of the
that.
guy that
Yeah.
was Jello shots, but it
How
was
do you
the
spell
cane
his name?
sauce. CAINES, I think.
I'm gonna type in Kane's pullover, and that's definitely not gonna show it. Okay. Kane's
Type
pullover cop sauce.
Canes. Just do Jello shot. Cane's Jello shot.
Okay,
Oh, maybe
no,
not.
oh, it's like auto correcting Canes for Chinese, and I'm getting a bunch of really racist videos. Oh, TikTok is so cool. It's so funny.
I am just so excited, Randy. I am. I got a
Why?
Russo because I never
Oh
thought I
yeah,
would own a
yeah.
Russo.
That's why.
Yeah. I
With
mean,
good
I
reason.
didn't think I didn't think I was gonna own 3 logos either, and I have that. So
That's true. You done good, kid. You done good.
yeah,
I I talked to Rain before on the way to my chiropractic appointment, and
yeah.
he's chill. He's good.
I texted him.
Okay.
I listened to his video today. Did you see? Listen to his video. Hold on. I'm gonna put it up.
No, but he
Pull it up.
mentioned you were on there.
Okay, I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna tell you what the tag was. Hold on.
Okay.
Because it's funny. Crypto rain. So the okay. This is what the tagline was: Getting massively rich through crypto. Will it get you women? So I said, I was like, what about getting women men? I mean,
What
it
did he
works
say to
both
that?
ways. He pretty much said that he's not a guy. He doesn't know. I mean, but men are superficial, so men want certain things, and you know,
I
and
don't know if I
women,
would say superficial, but
eh,
maybe.
they
Okay,
want
keep going.
looks and okay. And then he said that the thing with women is that they like to date or be with somebody. They like to date up. So if a woman, um, say that they've got makes 3 million a year or whatever, and they're trying to date up,
No one
it's
someone makes 5 million a year.
it's only going to be like the 1 percentile.
Yeah.
Whereas men don't necessarily look at that; they look at other things. Oh my God! Well, I'm screwed, huh? Like,
And yeah,
all
I
right.
mean the preferences for guys are largely the same. Um, but the younger guys though, and I think this is why they have that why like cougars are like a thing. Because when I was
Mm,
like most guys, older guys, they want someone like younger. They want someone like super feminine. So
Right.
where like
Nice
I used to,
body, blah, blah, yeah.
yeah. So I used to like specialize was in like that's why I've only dated, with the exception of 3 girls since I was 19, women in their 30s and 40s, and I guess now 50s, because I was like the younger boy toy, and they were the older cougar, because the guys their age would want someone younger, so they would want someone younger as well. Or I don't want to say they would take what they can get, because I'm a prize, but yeah.
You okay? Are you getting tired?
A little bit, a little bit. The throat is hurting, the back is hurting, but I persist. I keep on going for the fans,
That you do.
and then I'll get some food later. And then I was gonna wait to see if David wanted to come on, but he heart reacted my last thing. He's busy. He's got stuff to do.
He's got stuff going on.
He
But
does.
I am very excited. I got the black and white. Just so you know, David.
If he's
Just so y'all
watching,
know. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure somebody from the team's watching.
they usually do. Yeah, it's very. Yeah, I don't know. I think there probably should be someone whose job there is to just watch everything and just be
To
like, hey, this
monitor,
is,
yeah.
yeah. Um, they have a. I mean, granted, I'm sure they're all doing important work, but like they should just hire like a kid and give him like $15 an hour, where all he's doing is just watching all this stuff.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
I'm
Oh,
trying
your
to get.
eyes are hurting. Your eyes are hurting me when you do that.
Uh, sorry.
Well, because it makes me tired. I'm like, oh, well, I am tired, but yeah.
You have to drive in the morning, Missy. You better take a nap.
I am going to go to bed. I'm not. That's why I'm not going out to play tonight.
Good, good.
I'm gonna be good.
Yeah. Okay, so
Plus,
let's
plus, plus, the casino is probably. I mean, in the last 4 days there, I mean, I won quite a bit. So,
I got it out for you.
not that they got it out for me. They're just watching me more, and that's what they do. You know, they want to make sure. Excuse me. They want to make sure I'm not counting cards and whatnot. Um, Hold on, I'm adding up what I won in the last 4 days from there.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's a lot.
I know it is. You told
It's a
me.
lot. Well, I told
Hey,
you
we're
what I
back over
won.
110.
Oh, nice. I told you what I won just last night, not what I won over the last 4 days.
All right, so what you won last night plus how much?
Okay, hold on. I'll tell you what the other ones were. Okay, so 12, so 8, 4, so 12, 12, 13, 1.
Oh, damn, you've had a nice couple of
Yeah,
days there.
yeah. So, I
Good
mean,
shit.
it's like it could be somebody's yearly income.
Yeah,
Easy, easy.
you're
So,
getting
yeah.
better at it. Tammy, would you like to buy 5% of the Randy Chavez channel?
Depends on what you're selling it for.
It's valued at 250, so I guess 5% would be 12.5.
12.5. We got to talk to Sanjay.
We do. He's not going to give up any of his. So you would have to. So I would have to just give you 5% of mine, because I told him, I was like, hey Sanjay, like if you want, because we talked about it the other day, like if you want to like raise, want me to like raise money or whatever, and raise your investment, like when somebody comes to offer to buy, I'll give them another 5 or 10% of mine, but I have no problem with that. But like, would you want to like cash out a little bit and sell like any percentage of yours? Like, hell no, Randy, no, I'm not doing that. I was like, oh, okay, because we think we can get it to
And he
1 million.
got and he got his investment back in 11 months.
Yeah, so we both think that we can get it to like 1 million, but within like a year's time.
Huh. Do I do that or do I buy more crypto?
Depending on the crypto, like DEVVE, OMI, and Definity would be a
Yeah,
better
that's what.
ROI than my channel. And even like Shiro and Decat would likely be a better ROI, but I think mine would be safer. To like you'll still make money with mine, but I think it would be even Decat and Shiro, you'd probably get a better ROI, even though mine would be safer. Like if you buy in at 250K and then we get up to 1 million, yeah, you 4x your money, but this is like a mission. Like this is going to take work to get it to 1 million. That's why I've been on all these spaces. So that's why my voice is all hicked up. So picture this as like the S&P, where I don't want to say guaranteed, but guaranteed small gains.
Okay.
But I would say the most of what you got, even if you take half of what you got recently into Definity, DEVVE, and OMI, that's probably the best play. And if you want to take some of the other half to diversify, and this way you and Sanjay can high-five each other, you could do that as well.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I know
That'll
I'm going to be, because I know that I'm going to be spending some money over this next, when I'm in Vegas and stuff. So we have to,
I mean, I also am making you part of the Decat series in multiple comics. And I feel like I made that decision while I was under duress. Like
how are you under duress?
You don't want me to say.
Oh, you better not. No, I don't. Don't.
I was not of clear mind, Tammy. I was hitting certain things.
Me too.
Yeah. Yeah, you're hitting your water?
It's not water.
Ah. You were hitting your Yoo-hoo? Your chocolate milk?
It's not chocolate milk. Come on now. It's funny. You crack me up.
Real adults drink chocolate milk. I'll have you know.
I drink chocolate milk.
Okay, you're a real adult.
I like chocolate milk. Yes. I drink regular milk, chocolate milk. It's funny because my last roommate, where we used to live before we moved here, she's like, I never saw somebody drink so much milk as you do as an adult. I love milk.
Same.
Love it.
I have a I like, I've always loved that. The Nesquik's back. So I remember, this is like a good 20 years ago. There was a competition of the most like creative way to shake your Nesquik bottle, right? So what I did was I took my shirt off. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, but I was ripped as fuck. I duct taped a couple of Nesquiks like to my hips, like one on each side, and I jumped roped. And I jumped rope like and that was shaking it. Then I threw the jump rope on the ground. I ripped the duct tape off, and then I said, "That's how you shake up Nesquik." And they didn't fucking pick me, Tam. You know who they picked? Picked some freaking loser on a pogo stick, and that's how he shook up his Nesquik. I have never been more salty about that.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
You should have
That's
seen.
funny. That's funny. So I'm getting excited for Orlando. Just saying.
Me too.
It's gonna be very, very hot, but we'll be at the pool.
I get very, very brown. Like it's not a good brown. It's not like,
you know what? I get very, very red.
I know.
I don't get tan at all. We were just talking about this the other night. Last night? 2 nights ago. Yeah, I don't tan. I'm like a lobster, so I have to bring like lots of sunscreen.
Were you there when we did the tubing thing in Arizona?
Really?
I had a lot to drink that day. But yeah.
Oh, that's very entertaining. Were you? I'm going to send you pictures now.
Okay, I'm guessing you were. All I remember is everyone telling me to pee my shorts, and then Bam Bam.
Because you kept saying you had to pee. It's like pee in the river. All the fish, pee.
You were the one that was telling me to pee in my shorts.
The fish do.
Because like I didn't want to pee in them. Like I know we were in the water, but I was like, bro. Anyway.
No, because you guys all wanted to get out at the first stop.
Because it was
cold. I'm like, I'm like, it was not that bad.
The water was freezing and the sun was hot. It was like there was no happy medium.
We really need to go. We need to go like in August.
That sounds even hotter. But the water.
Well, it's gonna be, but the water's gonna be warmer. So we went like in April, which was really, really cold. We need to go like in August. And I think I have most of August off. I think. Maybe. No, I think I work. No.
We're gonna be in Orlando in August.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we might have to wait until next year.
Maybe. What about September? Yeah. Is it too cold there in September, or is it still?
I'm not usually here in September, so I don't know.
Oh, I have a wedding in September too.
Wait.
Oh, I have to be in New York. My
September? Wait, no, I don't. Is September? I don't even know what I'm doing in September. Oh, I know. I'm going to Aruba.
Yes, you are.
Aruba.
Yeah, you're good.
If any of y'all want to come.
This is why my September is already booked. So the weekend of the 6th, I have a wedding. The weekend of the 13th, I have a buddy in town, or in New York City. So I have to go to New York. I might be there for like a week, and she's there from the 13th to the 20th. And I told her I would hang with her likely between the 13th and the 17th because I might go to Aruba for part of that time.
Oh, you're gonna come hang out?
I might. You're gonna be there for how long?
2 weeks.
If I come, it might be for a few days because Prince Manvendra's birthday is on the 23rd, and he said he wanted me to come to India, so I might have to leave early for that. So I will keep you posted, and then Gary Baseman's birthday is on the 27th of September, so I may have to go out to Cali for that. So again, September is a wild.
That's gonna be busy. Busy.
Ooh, and then Token 2049 is in Singapore on October 1st, but I'm not going to do that because we have New York Comic Con like the week after.
Yeah, no, and I'm definitely going to New York. So.
Heck yeah.
I mean, can't not. And Sanjay said that there's going to be something special for logo holders this year.
There's going to be a big one.
A big thing. Yeah, big thing. And I got 3.
Oh, you're going to get so much stuff.
3.
Do you remember 2 Comic Cons ago when we were all in that tiny ass room?
with what, Wizard and Fam Bam?
Yeah.
That was fun.
And the amount of stuff that we had to take back.
We couldn't even walk. We could barely walk through on the floor because everything was everywhere.
I think I gave you stuff, right? Or did I give Fanny stuff?
I think you gave Fanny stuff because you wanted to trade.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it.
And I still have it. I have it in my closet.
Yeah, it's like you already had one of it, and I was like, I'll give you these. I would have given you the greatest deal of all time, and you missed it. All right, Tammy, you got to do this deal now. You made me add you into multiple comics under duress.
I didn't make you do anything.
Yes, you did. You didn't go and do that trade deal, which would have benefited you. Tammy, you have to do this now.
What trade deal?
The Funko Pops for the stuff in the New York Comic Con.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
because you wanted Captain Marvel, and I like Captain Marvel.
So did I. Anyway, that is 2 things, and now so you have to commit on channel to 5% of the channel, and this way we celebrate.
I'm not committing to anything at the moment.
You got it,
but I don't gotta do anything.
The fans want you to. The fans want you to.
San Diego. I know because I don't think I'm going to Jersey to work, so that is a big possibility.
It's definitely a big possibility.
Yeah.
We got a lot of.
Yep, 100% big possibility because I want to go to the movies. Put me on the list.
Oh yeah,
I want to go to the movies. Yeah, because she's got a list, and we got to be. Wouldn't that be crazy if we went to San Diego and couldn't go to the movie because we didn't let her know that we were going?
Yeah, Fam Bam was stressed last year when she.
It was pretty messed up.
Oh, I will sweeten this deal, Tammy. No finder's fee. God. No finder's fee if you do the 5%. Like I do not any. I'll give you all the best pick. I gave you all the best picks for free. even though you did not join the fund. I just gave that to you all willy-nilly. And no fees on the upfront money, no fees on the back end. Even
who's
though
texting me?
I got a text
Somebody
as well.
text me.
Oh, see, Tammy, now that's the third, that's like the fourth thing. Now you have to make up for it. And
oh my God. We'll have a discussion. We're going to have a discussion.
yes, we will. I just want to celebrate. But yeah, we could have a private.
We can celebrate all the time. Absolutely.
And what I'll also do is I will make you 1% owner of the Decat IP as well.
Y'all are hearing this, just so y'all know.
Yeah,
you're definitely hearing this.
Of the Decat IP. And that one, I'm not gonna lie, Tammy, I think I could make it $100 million IP at some point. And I think that's a heck of an investment. So my channel, obviously gaining traction, the Decat IP
it
gaining
is.
traction. So but I understand that. So I'll do this. We need to have a convo about it. We have 25.5 hours. So at the stroke of midnight tomorrow, it expires. So you have until then to think of it.
Shush.
That's the offer, Tim.
So I just have to commit to it. I don't have to get you the because I won't have the money on.
Yeah, I'm not going to fly out to you to get it. So it's but
because I'd have to. Yeah. Well, because I'm not. Yeah.
If you commit to it, I would just pick it up next month when I see you in Vegas.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay, you have 25.5 hours, and then if there's no
oh my God, you're killing me here.
I know you're killing me, Smalls.
Killing me, Smalls.
But yeah, you sleep on it, you drive on it, you drink on it, you do the stuff, and then
we're doing something on it.
And then we'll get there, Fred. So what I also would like to see is like a big like VC coming in as well, to come in and be like, yeah, I'll give you X amount of percent, because this way then I get to use that person's network as well when they put some stuff on my stuff on the channel.
Yep. On the channel. Yep.
Which by the way, when that happens, you would also get access to their network because you would be the owner of the channel.
I love you. I love you.
Well, I love
you're trying real. You're working this pretty good, huh?
I'm very good at what I do.
Yes, that I know. That I do know.
So, what I like to do is I go on crypto Twitter and I just like take a look at what people are talking about. And the last thing I looked at, like, people are talking about like some weird thing called alpha. It's like an alpaca. It's like a unicorn thing that they have. The things that people talk about on crypto Twitter are wild. I guess there's a new token called ESPN as well. I don't know how some of these aren't like copyright infringements, because obviously ESPN's the whole ass major network.
Right.
Yeah. The White House crypto czar says a stablecoin bill will pass tonight with significant bipartisan support. I thought that passed yesterday, but I guess it has to be signed into law, I guess, tonight. Bro, could you imagine having...
Shave it off.
Oh, they're gonna do something with it.
Yeah. What did he not? I don't know about that hair, because I would imagine the hair, because I know you have to take care of it. I have friends.
Bro, he looks so
way
good.
better.
He looks so good.
Way better. Yeah. Yep.
Clear test. Now, outside of the YouTube deal, we do have other things to discuss. So let's end the stream here, and then we'll get that bread. Everybody say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you.
Bye, Dashi.
Thank you, Tammy. Let's get this bread.